Last time we'll be watching that intro. Sad face, but happy face. We got through the whole game, and I got to represent it here on Twitch and on YouTube, so that's a good thing. So, we'll wait a minute and a half, and then we'll get started. Just like we always do. Do I need my... made my notes for my next game, right? Let me look. I could have sworn. Let's see. Files. Just thinking about that, I was like, wow, I got work to do this weekend if I don't have... No, I do, in fact, have my notes for the next game we're playing. It's an RPG, the next one we're playing, so that's why I want to make sure. Ooh, and I went fancy with these notes, too. I made it an Excel file, a Google Sheets file. It's all color-coded. It's like I'm back in Digital Devil Saga 2 all over again. Actually, I think I did an Excel spreadsheet for DDS 1 and 2, now that I think about it. So that's fun. Well, anyway, we'll use that when the time comes. But for now, it's time for more custom Robo. Just about. Just about. Let me take a drink, actually, because by the time I'm done taking a drink, it'll be about correct. Okay. All right. Last 5 tournaments. Just waiting for my other clock at this point. I really should set them all to the same time. There we go. All right, here goes nothing. I am now the ruler of the world because I've cleared all of the tournaments here, but it doesn't mean that I'm the ruler of all the tournaments, and I will never get to that point because, as I said before, won't be doing all the trophy tournaments, but we have 5 more tournaments to go do in the outside world, because they are pointing us in that direction, and that means there's a whole bunch of stuff for us to do out there, and those guys out there are pretty damn tough, so we'll see what we can do about them. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the outro to Custom Robo, the Stream Edition. Last time, well, it's really Custom Robo, the Grand Battle, I gotta say it right. Last time we won 5 more tournaments, including a tournament taking place in my own apartment room, because that's gonna go over like a lead balloon. And today, yeah, we also went in the developer's room, so we already got the oil can and everything like that, but we'll pick up our Phoenix gun and our Tomahawk bomb. Anything else? I think that's it. Let me see if we have all the regular parts at this point, because we should. I don't think I missed any, because I don't think you can miss any, so... we should have all of the models, regular models. Now, this does not include the illegal models. We will get a few select illegal models that will go over here, including this one. It's a Shining Fighter model, so I guess that's fine. But yeah, we got all the regular models. We should have all the regular guns now. Just give you a quick run through. And actually, we've got a couple of the illegal ones as well because we picked them up. We'll be filling out these pages a little bit. Not fully, but we'll be filling out those last few pages of guns and bombs and everything else by the time we're done. But we should have most of them. I think this one down here is illegal, the one below the Titan there, so... And then for the pods, we got a little bit of everything here. I think, like I said, everything below Titan is illegal, if I recall correctly. And then everything below Booster is illegal. Or the oil can, so. So yeah, we got a little bit of everything, so now we'll head on off to the outside world. And then we'll go from there. Did I look up oil can percent? Because yes, that is a speedrun category. I did not get a chance to look it up actually yet, Moonlit, but I will definitely look it up after this because it still sounds like hell in a handbasket. I don't even know. I don't even know what to expect there. Like I said, it's either you get to oil can or you use oil can for the entire game and hope for the best. Yeah, it sounds like fun. I'll have to look it up. But hello, Moonlit. How you doing? Welcome back. We completed all the tournaments inside the dome, so now we can... well, use the bathroom. That's good, because I've been meaning to do that for a while. Beep! And now we can go to the outside world and head to the Old Z headquarters, because all 5 of the last tournaments are going to be over there. And they will probably take a little while because those guys are pretty tough, at least from what I remember. I think one of them is easier, though, because I think it's like a handicap match or something, so it's like 2-on-1. But there's quite a few single-use battles here, and we have all of the models and parts that I want in order to have 6 full setups, so we should have a chance to use a little bit of everything today. And, yeah, then we'll go from there. After we go to space, the final frontier. I didn't even watch that show. I don't know why I'm referencing it. Then again, half of the things that I reference are just things I've heard on the internet and I never actually watched, so I suppose that's why. But, yeah. Oh, anyway, there's also the amusement park over here, but if you try to go in right now... Yeah, they won't let you go in until you unlock the trophy tournaments. Now, if we get at least a bronze trophy and everything in the Z hideout, we will actually unlock the bronze trophy tournament over there, but I still don't. Like I said, not going to be doing those on screen. I might do them off screen for myself, but we'll see. We'll see if I can get them there. But anyway, we're here in the old Z headquarters, and now it's the Z Museum. Hi. How did I know? Well, his memory got erased, so that's why he seems different. So, yes, the fun of the outside world. Whole lot of fun. We're going to have to terraform the shit out of this place to make it better after what Rahu did to it. So. Oh, really? I didn't know! Uh-huh. Well, yeah, I mean, are you really that shocked? Didn't we establish this already, that they would all have their memories erased? Again, I think we had an ethical argument about how I don't know if that's something that the game can convince me is a good thing. Anyway. So they all think that they're actors dressed up as Z Syndicate members. So that's great. Yeah, there's 4 separate rooms that you'll go to. And you can select any one area. You can start with Eliza's room, training with Shiner, Isabella's mansion, or playing with Oboro. There is one more tournament that you can do after that, but even if you pick none of them at this point, he'll just kick you out, so you can't actually do that one until you've completed the other 4. So, we'll just start with Eliza's room, because I think that's the easiest one, if I remember right. So, I think that's the handicap match one. Don't remember if it's Zeta Syndicate or just Z Syndicate. It's a good question. I mean, I've always just said Z Syndicate, but it could be Zeta, it could be Z, it could be any one of those things. I don't know. It's a fair question. I didn't really look up what it was in the Japanese version, so that probably would be pertinent. Like if you looked it up on the wiki or something. Usually the wiki has like a translation of what it's called in the Japanese version, so it'd be fair to look up. We're in Eliza's room. Please stop. No. I mean, not at all. You may have seen me from somewhere else, but we haven't met. At least, I'm not going to say we've met, because why would I? Yeah, they mentioned that she was in one of the other rooms, so... Oh, what a coincidence! I think they actually do that, though, when they, like, when they have actors that are playing as, like, twins, they'll actually look for twins to play the parts, because it's just easier than trying to cast people who, you know, somehow look exactly the same by just being like, oh, just have your twin do it. Fair enough. Otherwise, they have to say you're fraternal twins, you know? So. Oh, okay, fair enough. Or not. You can just change the rules on the fly. What does that even mean? I can't yell that as much as I used to. I'm trying to tone down the yelling just a little bit so that way I can save my voice box. I mean, I still got like 2.5, 3 hours of stream to go. I don't want to be throwing my voice off immediately, so... So just like the tournament back at the lab with Evil, Eliza will now team up with us. So that's fun. I believe she uses some illegal parts as well, so she's even more powerful than Evil is, so that's just great. Screw the rules, I have breasts! Oh boy, we're already starting with the saucy talk, and it's been like 5 minutes. Fantastic. I was gonna say I have money, but I don't think she has money, so, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It should be a nice break. And it'll be the first thing, so that might actually lull me into a bit of a false sense of security, because then I have to go and do the other stuff, single-use battles and everything else later on, so... Well, we'll see what happens. She's talking to me about this like I've never done 2-on-1 battles before, even though the game gave me a 2-on-1 reverse handicap entire thing to do for this. I wonder if they ever intended for these to be done in, like, whatever order you felt like, but then they switched that last minute. Because, I mean, otherwise she wouldn't really have a reason to explain this stuff to you, would she? Considering you've already done this stuff. But, I don't know. Interesting thought, though. I think I'd be interested in seeing what the development of this game looked like, but I don't know if there's any resources on that anywhere. Sarah Connor in T2 had an actual legit twin sister in real life, and she shows up in a mirror scene. You don't see it, though. It's a deleted scene removing the chip to the T800 to set it to read or write memory. Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. I've watched T2 like once or twice in my life, but I haven't seen it in depth, so I don't remember the scene. Or, well, I guess I mean, we had it. I think we had it on, do we have it on DVD? I forget. But yeah, I definitely haven't seen that scene, so. And hey, Conquer and Lifeblood, hello. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Who are the Z Syndicate people now? The exact same people. Their memories were erased, and they believe that they are playing as actors of the Z Syndicate, even though they are the Z Syndicate, just with their memories wiped. So we're just fighting with the same people, basically. So that's how that goes. I'm not close enough to the table. There we go. Hey, ask your boss, man. I got nothing. Oh, really? Supposedly, used to be. Although, would you say the word used to be if your memory was erased? You wouldn't remember that, would you? Huh. Oh, boy. Well, there you go. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. We all know how this went last time, so. I will do the best I can, but most likely I'll be using you as a meat shield just like I did with Evil, Eliza, just so we get that out of the way up front. So, by actors, I mean, this area, the former Z headquarters, has been repurposed to be called the quote-unquote Z Museum. So they think they're a part of a museum exhibit that shows people what Z used to be like, when in reality, it's basically like them going to work every day. So, so they're the same people, it's just that they think they're acting like Z, rather than actually being Z. So that's what I mean. Doing alright just at home. That's good, Conquer. Good to just, you know, hang out at home sometimes, so that's good. Yeah, pretty much like an interactive museum exhibit. Yeah, pretty much spot on there, Conquer. So, there you go. Alright, so we've got access to a partner for this one. We've got Eliza's helping us with her Athena model. She's got a Sword Storm. I mean, I don't know about the Acrobat Bomb, but I guess you could get up in the air pretty high. So... And the gentleman we're fighting against has a glaive with a vertical gun, so I guess we'll be a little careful of that. Got it now? Okay, good, Lifeblood. Good to hear. Okay, we got Deadline. Actually, Deadline is pretty good for a Seeker model, because we can... She's got a Seeker model, I've got a... Well, not a Seeker, an upgraded Seeker. I can use a Seeker model, because we haven't used Seeker yet, and I can... we can hold down the side of the stage that isn't floating over lava, and see what happens. Now, do I want to use Rayfall? I think I do want to use Rayfall, actually. This map isn't very large, so it's not necessarily the best to use, but yeah, it'll work okay. And then if we use floats and we use the feather legs, those work pretty decently with this model. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. We haven't used the Seeker model just yet, so we'll see if it works okay. It should. High score is 310,000 points. I don't think that's too hard in this one. I don't know if Eliza's model, I don't think it affects your score. I suppose it could, but I don't think it does, so... Alright, not mash directly into the lava, because I'm going to tick over no matter what I do here, so... Alright, well, Eliza's out, so that's good. Let's just let that go. And then just... let it all fly! Just so much projectile spam all over the place. It's like, oh, well. Almost just flew directly into that, but that's okay. But yeah, this is generally the strat that I use with this model. I just fly around on one section of the map and just try to hold it down, almost like I'm playing, like, you know, capture the flag or something. So that's how I usually do it. It usually works okay. Just chase them down. Especially on this map, you kind of want to control this side anyway, because then your opponent can end up in the lava. Exactly like that. My float pods go. Let them do whatever they're doing with Rebirth. Or no, she's got an Aerial Beauty model. Never mind. I'm thinking that it's a... I'm thinking that it's a version of the Lightning Skies, when in reality it's a version of the Aerial Beauties. That's my bad. I guess I'm just... because I'm looking at my Seeker model, and I'm like, oh, it's feathery, just like Eliza's, and no, not exactly. Not exactly correct. It's just feathery because of her outfit. About that. Oh boy. These crazy people. Alright, who's next on the Slaughter Fest here? Let's see. I think there's only 5 matches in this tournament, though, so I don't think it's too long. If I remember right, the rest of them have 6, but I'm not 100% sure about that. It's possible that another one of them has 5. I think both of the single-use battle ones have 6. And then there's one other one that I think is a tag battle, and I think that one might have 5, but we'll see. Gee, I wonder if they did that on purpose. Oh my god. Yeah, you made the decision for other people. Oh, good lord. Not exactly a fan of masochism, are you there, buddy? Alright, anyway. Let's see what you've got. You've got a tank head with a dragon gun. That's actually a little rough. What's she got? Athena with the right pulse. I mean, that might be okay. Should work decently, I think. But yeah, tank head with a dragon gun. I might want to, like, use something fast, because that's... Okay, Deadline. I don't know if I want to use something fast on Deadline. What the hell? I'll use something fast on Deadline. Or maybe I'll use the buggy? Maybe I'll use the buggy with a stun gun. I think that should work okay. We'll use the standard K because it works pretty well in this case. I'm going to stick with the float pods because I don't really trust my caboose pods all that well on this map in particular, so we'll stick with this. And yeah, let's go. See what happens. All I gotta do is wait for... I wasn't really paying attention to who they were targeting in the last battle because I didn't have to. All I had to do was fly around like I didn't have a care in the world. On this map, I'll try to... Or in this match, really, I'll try to pay a little more attention to who they're targeting. And then I'll, you know... try to get away from them when they're targeting me. And get towards them when they're not. Okay, I mean, that works. Send you into the lava. There we go. Oh, I kind of ducked and dodged and dove into that myself, but oh well. Staples button. That was easy. T-pose for my victory. I will take it. Yeah, that'll do. 71,000 points. I mean, you kind of need to score about 70,000. Actually, it's more like 62,000 each battle in order to get... in a 5-battle match in order to get a gold, so... I don't know about that. Oh, boy. Well, let's move on to the ladies now. See what they've got. I wonder if that lady on the end is the one that gave me the dragon gun in A New Journey. I mean, most of them look the same, but I can't remember if there are any larger Z lackeys in Eliza's group. I'm trying to think. If they were, they would have been in the maze. But I can't remember if there were any larger ones. I know the one that I fought immediately was... No, there was more than one. Never mind. There was like 2 or 3. So, still, if she is the same one, we might have trouble with her. Because I definitely lost more times with her than I did with anything else in the game except Rahu 3, so that's fun. I mean, I do count myself as lucky because that means this first set is going to be really easy to do, so... I think she actually does look up to her, although in this case it's less of a formal syndicate relationship and more of a both actors look up to one another. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's see what happens here. Or at least they both think they're acting, of course. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's an Earth model with a meteor storm gun. Okay. I can deal with that. Maybe. Athena with a flame. That might be interesting. She's got ground legs, though, so that's a little gross. Oh, sudden death. Okay, well, this one shouldn't be too hard. We'll probably be jumping up in the air quite a bit, so I don't know if Peregrine will work really well here, but I'm going to try it anyway. Excuse me, because why wouldn't I, right? I'll use float pods, even though I don't really think they work too well with this model, just because they're using an aerial beauty model, so I think it would work okay. And, yeah, use our sudden death-centric build here, because it works real well on this map, so... I wonder if any of them are going to be like Evil's stage. That'd be kind of... I don't know why. Evil's not here. Maybe in a different tournament. I don't know. I should start mashing A and B, because I'm going to roll over. Yeah. Get me out of here! Okay. Never mind. I don't need to get out of here that badly now. So. That's it. Aim at her. Or I could run into my own bomb. That works too. Oop. Somebody's bomb or pod or something hit me. Wow. I got no idea what the hell's going on. Oh, it's this map, too. Like, this map doesn't really help with the I've got no idea what's going on thing. Because stuff just blows up on this map and it doesn't matter. Like, you're just gonna get hit by it. It's nuts! I like it. Wow, wall. Stuck on wall. Stuck on walls. Too fast! I am too fast for my own good. Goodbye. This model is so fucking speedy, it's ridiculous. No, we didn't do as well that time, but that's okay. We should be okay in terms of score. Like I said, I'm not even concerned. If we get a gold, we get a gold. If we don't, I'm okay. Yeah, I was a little too fast and a little too furious because I kept getting knocked down by everybody else's stuff, so... you know. I mean, I would have used the stun gun anyway on you with that particular map, because I just work super well with that map, with that model and that gun, so... There's our save point. We didn't get any parts yet, though, did we? I don't think so. I'll check the parts generator in the beginning of the next tournament, because once we leave this area, I think it'll basically, we'll be able to go to another tournament after that. I don't think they let us wander around in here, if I remember right, so... Well, I mean, I'd be okay with seeing if you could, but... No, but, I mean, she works under Eliza, so do you expect her to be nice? She's learning from the best, and by that I mean her leader. Yeah, there is that, yeah. You don't fight your boss, it's not really... I mean, unless your boss decides that she wants to have a sparring match, so... What the hell is with this lady? You just tell her the truth and she just ignores you. Oh, whatever. Hey, Amarella, how's it going? Welcome. We started up the first tournament in the outside world. We're doing a handicap match in Eliza's room. This person has a Splendor with a Phoenix gun. Boy, that says deja vu from before. Athena with a gravity gun and a geo-trap. I gotta watch that geo-trap because that lingers on the field for a while, so... I'm gonna do my camping strat that I did against this combo in the last episode. Because that camping strat with the Metal Bear worked pretty good. And actually, this map is kind of decent for camping because there's good cover. So... let's try out that Metal Bear camping strat. Shall we? Let's see. We haven't even used the... I'll use the standard K, it's an armor model. We haven't even used the sniper rifle, even though I kind of talked big about it before. It does work pretty good, it's just that I've really just had decent luck with the dragon gun anyway, so... I don't know. Alright. Let's start the match and see what we can do. Let's hope to God that the loading dock doesn't block all of my dragon shots, because I need those! Those are my DPS! I need my DPS! Why am I starting on 3 in, like, every match? Oh, Lord. Okay, well, they're not going to break up before I do, so... Goodbye. Oh, yeah, right, you're... Okay, where's the cover? Oh, there it is. All right, that's not my... That's not my pod button! What am I doing? Oh, the cover absorbed. Gotcha. I mean, just ignore me, if you will. I'm okay with that, because look what I can do to you while you're ignoring... You're still ignoring me. Okay. You got a death wish, son? Did I just absorb the... Oh, okay. I ran into that one, but I thought I absorbed the Phoenix shot with my bomb. That's strange. There we go. That's not going to reach before. That's the only thing about the Dragon Gun, is it deals an excessive amount of damage, but if you get them downed with it, you won't reach them before they get back up again if you down them with the shot, so... What are you aimed at, son? Okay. Just let that go. Nice jump. There we go. I was gonna say, please tell me that's gonna hit, but it did, but not quite enough, so... Alright, that'll work. Yeah, this combo's really good. It's so powerful, it's ridiculous, so... Alright, well, we've got one more match. If we get about that same score, we'll probably be okay. I mean, I did kind of just stand in the corner in this one, so... If she wasn't even looking at me most of the time, so I suppose at the very least it was on brand for her character, because all she did is talk about Eliza the whole time. So... Fair enough. Alright, last one. Let's see what you've got. I know how a weakling like me made it this far. Even if I was weak, it's 2-on-1. Oh boy. Got some spine this one. She's ready to take your title there. You better be careful, Eliza. Let's do this. No, I mean, if anyone was to underestimate you, it was me in a new journey mode when you kicked my ass with that Athena, or not Athena, I don't remember what model she was using. I think she was using an Earth model with a Gatling gun or something. Pretty powerful, whatever it was, so. Athena with an Eagle, that's not bad. She's got ground freeze, so I gotta watch for that. And you have a Metal Bear with a Rayfall, good lord. And a Delta Bomb, and a Wave Oh my god. This is gonna suck. And it's Battle Gear Station even, so this is really gonna suck. Honestly, I might just stick with this. I mean, I'm not gonna knock them down in one unless I'm charging. It's a really large map, so camping is kind of good. So, I'm just gonna stick with this. Watch who they're, you know, targeting, and then overcome. Adapt and overcome. Wiggle a little bit. There we go. Just let that fly. Oh, that bomb is way away from them. What the hell happened to that shot? How did you absorb a dragon shot with I don't even know what you did? There you go. Have fun with that, sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay over here. This map can bite me. Just let it fly. Hope the cover doesn't absorb it. I mean, Eliza won't have, like, any health left by the time we're done, but it's okay. Please. Focus on me instead of her. I've got more HP. I can tank a little more. And if you get too close, I'll just smack you in the head. Oh, that's real smart. Just... Aw. It's real smart. Go, you know, flank me and then start focusing on her. That makes perfect sense. There you go. I think they ran into their own bomb. Perfect! Just as planned. Not even remotely just as planned, but hey, whatever. We got it! We got the gold. Perfect. I'm kind of... Actually, that 71,000 was probably the reason why we got the gold, because that made up for a few of my scores not being as high, so... As the 62 that we needed. And then we got 67 in the first round as well, so that's not bad. I'm not gonna act cocky because I won in a 2-on-1 tournament. It's a 2-on-1. I can use them and your aggro line being confused as a reason why I get good scores. As far as I know, by the way, I don't think getting a perfect actually affects your score in the tournament, which is kind of a shame because I feel like getting a perfect should maybe like increase your score by 10% or something, just to give you a reason to go for it, you know? So. Yeah, I gotta go to the next one. I still got 3 more before they'll let me in on the final tournament, so. Oh yeah, and if you finish the other 3 tournaments before doing this one, there's a new tournament that will unlock, and they'll all let you know this after you finish the tournaments, so. But we'll go spread it out. So. I don't need to partner with Eliza ever again, though, because we got a gold already, and I'm not even interested in high scores. I'll just, if I get a gold, I get a gold, you know? In the event that I was going to do the gold trophy tournaments, all that would matter is seeing that gold trophy right there. The score, as long as it's above the needed amount for the gold trophy, that's it. So, yep, I got that. And we don't want to go to Eliza's room again. I think if I remember right, training with Shiner and then playing with Obero are the single-use tournaments. And I think playing with Obero is the harder one, if I remember correctly. So we'll just do these in order. We'll do training with Shiner next. That's single use, if I remember right. And then the Isabella's one is, I think, the tag battle. So we'll just spread out the single use tournaments. They'll be a little easier to spread out that way. So it's not like back-to-back, you know. What's up, Shiner? And yeah, this one's a pretty standardized tournament, So where's your friends that are gonna fight me then? Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, why are they here in their underwear? I mean, I can wait. I don't have to stand here and... Excuse me. No, don't tell them they're late. I want them to get dressed. Oh my lord. He's gonna make them fight in their underwear, isn't he? God damn it, Shiner. You're almost as bad of a butt of the joke as Harry in some of these cases. Yes. Wait a minute! I love when they do that with a joke. It's funny. Oh, okay, yeah. So all of the Holosseums you'll be fighting in this one have moving parts, which means we're going to want to save our Metal Bear camping strategy for when we find Battle Gear Station. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Why not be in their underwear? It's clearly hazing. I mean, I guess so. Must be new actors or something. Got to get them, you know, broken in a little bit. Because of course they'd be in their underwear. Yeah, they like that model way too much to not use it again, you know? So. Well, we fought in a tournament at one point, but I guess I don't want to dredge that up because, again, I don't know how the memory erasure exactly works, and if I tell him things that happened in a new journey, there's a distinct possibility that the erasure will be gone, and they'll be like, oh, right, I'm evil! Not that that would matter too much. I kicked his ass when he was evil, so why would that matter now? Anyway, so yeah, it's a single use. 6 fighters, including Shiner, fight 5 people in their underwear. Don't underestimate them because they're in their underwear, though, because I think if I remember right, despite not having any body armor, these guys all have heavily armored Robos. I'm just getting that feeling. I think that's how it is, but I'm not sure. Oh, no new part data from Eliza's room. Okay, that's fine. You're supposed to get a few illegal parts from this one, but we might not have gotten them from that particular matchup, so. Yeah, steal their helmets. I want one. I mean, it looks like a, oh god, what are those helmets called? Kabutos? It kind of looks like a Kabuto with a big piece of metal strapped to it, but how do they even see out of those things anyway? Well, whatever. I wanted to wait until you were all dressed. Shiner said, do this. You said you were late. He said you were late, so he just, you know. It reminds you of Darth Helmet's helmet. Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, yeah, a little bit. That helmet was something else, I'll tell you what. Is this going to be like a cornered rat man in his undershorts? I mean, that's not too far from the truth. He's got a metal ox with a drill gun. Good lord. I'm just glad Metal Ox doesn't have that much attack power. This would be fucking nuts. Like, if this was a Metal Bear, I'd be up shit's creek. So. Yeah, in the profile picture when he talks, yeah, it kind of gives you that same feeling, that same vibe. Like, it was... Like, they were trying to emulate Darth Vader's helmet, but they didn't have the budget for it. That sort of a thing, yeah. It's funny. Alright, so we're single use. We got a short-range fighter. Peregrine might work okay here because, I mean, I'm going to get knocked down anyway, so I could use this with the shotgun and just get this out of the way right away. On Little Locomotive, this might not be the best strat, but you never know. I might use Geotrap as well, just to get it out of the way now because it lingers for a while, so that might be okay. We got 3 Caboose Pods. So which one do I want to use? Slowly upward toward me. I kind of want to save this one for the buggy, so diagonally high in the air. So we got 3 Caboose Pods. I could use a Spider Pod. Close target upward or diagonally upward. And they're the same otherwise. I guess we'll use these because they kind of match my ground legs, I guess. No, you know what? I don't want Geotrap with this model because it lingers for too long. I've had that problem before where I'll run into my own bombs, so let's use a different one. Let's use one of the standard bombs. Diagonally upward, high into the air. Let's get that one out of the way for now, I think. Yeah, like he flipped up the face guard, but it got stuck. Yeah, I can, yeah. He just tries to put it up like it's in one of those old cartoons. Like he puts it up and it just slides back down again. Oh boy. That's funny. I gotta go watch Spaceballs again. It's been too long. Last time I watched it, I was still in high school, I think. It's been that long. That's like, God, almost, probably at least 12, maybe 13 years at this point since I watched it, so. Let me out! Gotcha. Okay, now we send spiders. And now we would get hit by whatever the hell that was. Locomotive, no! You're ruining my strategy! Ha! No running for you. Oh, that's a spider. Oh, that was almost very bad. Okay, I'm going over here. Get 'em, spiders! Wow. I gotta play a little defense with this model, just for a little bit anyway. Until I find my opening. I don't see an opening yet, but I'm getting there. Okay. Well, I see an opening now. And that was my opening. How do you like my opening there? Oh, that sounds vulgar, never mind. How do you like the opening I just created? No, that still sounds vulgar, never mind. I'm just gonna drop that sentence. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it so that it doesn't sound vulgar. There it is. Slip and slide. Give me that 3,000 points in NBA Street. Actually, the slip and slide in NBA Street is a little bit different. You sort of like juke the person while you're at it. I mean, I was juking, but not by sliding all over the ground. So. Hey, Mono, want to create an opening? Lewd. This game mildly confuses you, you'll be honest. Well, tell me what confuses you about it, and I will either agree with you or I'll try to explain it, because there are a few a few things in this game that are just like, what the fuck? Some of them are done on purpose, though, mine. Like, they do them on purpose for those, have those what the fuck moments for the purpose of humor, so. Yeah, that train did just go choo-choo, motherfucker. That's great. That's what I'm saying. Again, I think you guys should have just gotten dressed. I feel like it would have been better for you if you did. Oh, the entire concept confuses you? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. Suffice it to say, these used to be children's toys, and then they were used in a worldwide conflict against a biological superweapon in order to keep it from destroying the planet. So now everybody likes them because they're weapons of war. Do you commonly chill in the old underpants at work, bro? Because, like, I don't think I've ever been in a work situation where I would have ever felt comfortable getting down in my skivvies. Like, ugh. Can't even think of a situation where I was comfortable with a worker to even get close to that. Like, come on now. You missed out on earlier streams and kind of dip in and out, so you're just confused in general. That's okay, Amarella. Just embrace the chaos a little bit, because the fun of it is really just in the fighting, to be honest. Like I said before, I like watching this game being played because the fighting is cool, but I also like playing it, so. As long as you like the fighting, the combat sections, that's all that really matters, so. See, I've never been an actor, so I couldn't tell you that that's a pleasure. Of course, around here, it's kind of hard to do that because a lot of the acting stuff, a lot of the acting casting calls happen in the wintertime because, well, movies need wintertime shots, and as it turns out, we get a decent amount of snow around here, so. then they don't gotta make it, you know? They don't have to worry about faking it till they make it because it's just made for them. Ah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Logic. Children's game. Saves the world. Yes, exactly. Basically, that's what it is, so. Is that a metal ape? It was. It has a V-laser. I'm glad I used Peregrine now because that V-laser would have fucked me up. It's Peregrine, so. Okay, here's Battle Gear Station. So this is the one we want to break out the Metal Bear for because I don't think they reuse the same stages twice in this one. I think they have a bunch of... Like, they have 6 separate stages that all have articulating parts. So, yeah, we'll just bust this one out. Even though it's, like, our best setup, I'm going to bust it out now. I shouldn't need standard K for this match. I'm going to save that for later, I think. And we'll use standard F. That's fine. We'll pull out the float pods. Although he's Metal Ape, so I don't know that I need float pods for him specifically. You know what I could use here instead is I could use the dolphin pods because those arc towards the target, so they'll go over the cover. And then we can go from there. Let's see. Yeah, we'll use the dolphin pods and we'll stick with the ground legs so I can save my float pods. Because I know Shiner uses a breaker model, so that's where we want to save the float pods for because Lightning Skies don't really have a lot of fun with float pods, so yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do in this particular matchup. I got a 6, so I can... Not mash, but I can mash a little. Yes, stand directly on top of me so I can charge into you. There we go. Nice. Get a solid amount of damage off right away. I like how you put your hands up, too, when you're on this model. I don't know if you noticed that before, if anybody else noticed that before, but... With this model, like, when you're out in the open... you put your hands up if you're being shot by something. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if it's because this model has so much defense, or if I just didn't notice that on other Robo models. It's funny, though, because I learn something new about this game every time I play it, and that's one of the things that I've definitely learned over time, so... Get that afterburn there. You'd think I was using the afterburner gun with this thing. That's not what I wanted to do. No, I need my safe space! Well, the game registered 2 A button presses, and that cost me my perfect, but again, it's not like that increases my score at all, so... Okay, we'll just inundate him with bombs and pods and everything else. And that will eventually do. Eventually. There you go. Well, we probably got a pretty decent score from the first couple of matches, so that should make getting a gold here a little easier. I'm just wondering when I'm going to use Geotrap. Probably use Geotrap, actually, when I'm using the Earth model, because I can avoid it a little easier by jumping around a whole bunch. So. I think if you were in your armor, you'd be more cut out for this role. Oh, these guys are nuts. I could not do what they are doing, so I give them a lot of credit. You know, that actually is a fair question. Like, I wouldn't... If one of you was in your underwear, I guess it would be a little bit more believable, but, like, you're all in your underwear. Okay. You were having a boxer short. Is this from... Am I in Courage the Cowardly Dog now? All of a sudden, they're just sitting in there like, briefs! Boxers! Oh my lord. Anyway, yeah, I'm ready. Let's just do this before I have an aneurysm from you crazy guys. Alright, here we go. So we've used a couple of good models so far, but that's alright. We should be okay. Alright, we got a Halo gun to deal with. I'm a little concerned about that, but we should be alright. It's Metal Bear with a Halo, so... What do I use for this? I could use Ray, I guess. Scramble walls, okay. Scramble walls with a Halo might be a little iffy. We'll see. Yeah, and then the game throws you a line like that. Yeah, it's like, oh my god. This game is too much sometimes. I mean, I guess I could use the buggy as well, but I don't know. Because I know that they're all going to use, like, really tough models in terms of, like, their HP and everything, so I don't want to burn all my good stuff right away. Then again, if I don't burn my good stuff on the matches where it makes sense to burn them, you know, it's like... Actually, the buggy wouldn't be too bad for the Halo gun anyway, I think, because I can dodge around it, you know. So, do I want standard K for this? No, I don't think I do. Briefly immobilize his target? He's pretty slow, so I don't think I need that badly. Let's just use a regular old standard bomb. It's tried and true, it'll work okay. It doesn't match up with my stuff at all, but I don't care. It's fine. Well, I said I was saving this caboose for this model, so let's do it with this model. And then we'll use our feather legs, and we'll see how this all goes. Yeah, this should work okay. Let me take a drink before I do this. Get my ass beat, but you know. I'm just gonna have to duck and dive. Shuck and jive as well. Just do all of the above, and we'll be okay. Okay, we got 6, that's good. That's a good number, because it means I can, you know, mash a little. I should be able to get to him before he breaks out. Just do this a little bit. There we go. Oh. Gotta get going a little bit here. Wow. Okay. Excuse me, sir. How about no? I'm just gonna leave before he gets any ideas. Okay. He knew what I was up to, and he said, uh-uh. Oh, but then he walked into that one. I'm gonna get out of here before that bomb blows me up. I don't want any part of that. Oh, good, you trapped yourself. I almost got to him before my armor ran out. Oh, well. Okay. Again, he got a bright idea of getting the hell out of there. I mean, you have to with this model, really. Okay. Okay. Let's reassess our strategy, shall we? There we go. Almost there we go. There we go. Now we're good. Hey, Tuppo John, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Could I say, okay, let's go for you? You know, obviously in different voice than that, sure. How do I want to say it? Let's see. Okay, let's go. There you go. You're welcome. I don't know if that makes any sense or difference, or if that's how you wanted me to say it, but that's how I chose to, so that's what you get. Alright, got ourselves a save point. That's good. We got 3 more matches left, and I don't think... Did we get any... I don't think we got a part from that. I guess I can go check. I wasn't paying attention, but I can check. No, we didn't. Okay. Like I said, you get some illegal parts from this particular set of tournaments, but we haven't gotten any yet, so... Oh, thanks, Tuppo John. Appreciate that. You didn't have to do that just for me saying that. I could have said that for free, but I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Let's see what these guys have got. Oh, well, I mean, I guess. You guys probably get a decent amount of free time to work out at the gym. I can't imagine you get a whole lot of customers out here. I could have gone my whole life without looking at that model, but okay, fair enough. Sure, I'm ready. I was gonna say, does he stay in that pose while he does his little... goes into the Holosseum, but no, he doesn't. He has a glaive with a needle gun. Okay, this is a little less defensive than the last few, but still gonna be a little tough, I think. Seeker might do okay here, because needle, and Seeker's more horizontal, movement. And we're at the loading dock. That might not work so well with Rayfall, but I'll see what happens. It's fine. Yeah, let's go with Seeker. That's fine. We'll do Seeker, we'll do Rayfall, we'll do... Briefly immobilize this target. Yeah, I guess I might as well use this, because I'm saving this for, like... Well, I don't need this for Breaker. I don't know what the next guy has. I guess I'll just save it in case I need it, and we'll just use standard S, it's fine. I don't want to really knock these guys down too much while I'm running around with this, because this is a little... This model doesn't like knockdowns, like, immediately. I'd rather just use, like, everything hit them, because then I do more damage, you know, so... Yeah, I think it would have been pretty funny if he just stayed in that pose. It would have been pretty great, but unfortunately he did not. That's okay, though. We're well on our way to a gold in this one, though, so that's good. Let's just see me time out on a couple of these matches, though, with the Seeker and with Earth, because that's usually what happens with those two models, but oh well, it's fine. Oh, hello there! I'll break out real quick. Very nice. Get a little damage off. Okay. That was not what I wanted from that needle gun, but alright. I need to get out of here. Ow. Definitely did not use that how I was supposed to be using that. There we go. That's how you're supposed to be using that. Run behind cover. And let him do... Okay. He guessed my game there, unfortunately. I hate when they get cheeky and they, like, charge at you and then they immediately run away. Like, ah ha ha ha! Fucking kid with a shield on in the schoolyard type of a deal. It's like, are you kidding me? Come on now. I think that loading dock absorbed a few of the ray falls, which is unfortunate, but what can you do, right? Get the beast going. Get behind cover before that needle has any bright ideas here. Oh god, not behind cover, not behind cover. There we go. Back behind cover again. Just fly in between. Oh, I'm out in the open. I've been exposed! Those are my beast pods! Just do one of these. We get a bomb off. Oh, okay. He had sniper aim with that bomb. Shouldn't be flying directly towards my beast pods. That doesn't seem like such a good idea, right? Or flying directly towards him. That doesn't seem like such a bright idea either, now does it? He missed the charge and then immediately got the fuck out of there. He was like, oh my god, I missed the charge. I'm so embarrassed. I would be embarrassed too, sir. That was a pretty point-blank charge that you tried for. He tried it. I don't know why I'm setting beast pods over here. It's not like he's going to be going over there, you know. Well, we almost got him. Hang on. Aw. I was hoping, against hope, but we timed out. That's okay. I still have a decent amount of HP, so I should get an okay score here. And we still have 2 more matches left to go to get a bunch of points, so should be fine. Okay, 16,000, I'll take that. That's fine. The goggles, they do nothing. Actually, again, this is kind of like Chuck in Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal. Yeah, actually, now that I'm saying that, it's like, oh, you know, what do you mean that doesn't help in Pokemon battles? Oh, you know, that's true. Well, let's fight anyway. Same wavelength. Somebody played Pokemon Crystal. Alright, last guy, then we fight Shiner, and then we're off to the races here. I mean, you're sick of this and you're gonna get sick, but actually that's an old wives' tale. You don't get sick from being cold like that. You get sick because the cold causes you to feel a little bit under the weather, and that causes your immune system to feel a little bit, potentially feel a little bit worse. So you're getting a cold because someone else had a cold. It's not because you're out in the open like that. I think the cold does activate the inside of your nostrils a little more, though, if I remember right, because it makes them feel a little more raw, so you sneeze as like an automatic response to that, so. Alright, we got a glaive with a splash gun. I'm a little less concerned about that one. We got a merry-go-round. This might be a good place to use the Earth model, actually, because of the... I don't think the Earth model is going to work too well against the Breaker. So I guess we'll be stuck with Ray at the end, but that's okay. We used Ray against Shiner before, and it worked pretty good, so. And for you... I guess I want Homing Star. We'll use Standard K, which should still work pretty good against this. Diagonally high into the air or slowly. Actually, slowly upward sounds fantastic, because then they will still get hit by my Homing Star shots, so. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I can kind of go around the cover a little bit, and by that I mean above the cover, because I'm, you know, in an aerial beauty model, but that might not help me as much as I'm thinking it will. We'll see what happens here. Apologies if all the mashing gets on anybody's nerves at any point. It's, there ain't a whole lot I can do about it, unfortunately. Okay, okay. Get me the hell away from that. Yeah, so the splash gun, it's... I guess it's a little annoying to fight because it has a tendency to, like, trap you a little bit, kind of like that, but... you should be able to get away from it because it's so slow. I just gotta watch from all of my vulnerability from shooting the Homing Star. I gotta make sure I'm not, like, you know, directly on top of anything. Or I should land behind cover. That would work pretty good, too. Nope. Yeah, like when he's doing that, definitely don't want to shoot, because if I shoot, I'm gonna get messed up because I'll get hit by 1/all of the splash shots. And no, I do not like that. Thank you. I can't believe I'm the one that overloaded him there. I got lucky there, that's all. Float just away from that. Okay. It's one of his things, I think, not mine. Slide on down. Ow. I'll just play keep away for a little bit. We'll be fine. Maybe. Possibly. There we go. Look at that. The other nice thing about aerial beauties that I haven't really been taking significant advantage of is that you can kind of like maneuver quite a bit in the air. So you can kind of like readjust your angle, which helps a lot with the caboose pods, because then you can readjust your angle so that you can get the pods to fly like in a bunch of different places that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. So. Well, we didn't deplete all of his HP, but we won, so that's the important part. Now I just need to get like 40,000 points against Shiner, and we'll be okay. Actually, it's a lot less than that. It's like 26, so... I don't have to do very well against Shiner to get a gold. Again, not that I'm looking for it, but since I've got this many points, I might as well try for it, you know? No, I've been saying this whole time, you guys should go get dressed. I don't want to fight you in your underwear anymore. Where else will I ever have to say that? That's a bot. Ban user. Reason. Bot. Apologies, I didn't see that until a little bit after this. Make a build that's as close to Metal Gear Rex as possible. Would that even be possible? I'd have to look at a picture of Metal Gear Rex for reference again. I feel like the Metal Ox would probably be the baseline that you'd use for it, but I don't know what else you'd use for, like, the parts. I'll think about that one. I don't know, you forced all these poor guys to stand here in their underwear the whole time, so... I mean, you're right, but I don't think it's going to last that long for the reason you think. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, you too. Yeah, I'd have to think about that. Maybe I'll look at a picture of Metal Gear Rex and I'll see what I can do about it. Or I can just, you know, faff around with it. I'm not going to do it for this particular match, though. I think I'll do it, like, when we can kind of fluff around a little bit. In this particular match, I don't think we can fluff around very much. Like... Probably what I would use is the Metal Ox with the blade gun. But I don't know if that's exactly correct for, you know, what we're trying to base it on, you know. Alright, so I said I would use Geotrap somewhere. I didn't end up using it anywhere else. I probably should have used it with the... What's it called there, but that's okay. Caboose X or Float F, that's what I want. And then... Let's use Feather Legs. Alright, this should work okay. As long as I don't float directly into my own pods, we should be alright. Okay, Shiner, let's see what you've got. I didn't get to use the drill gun against you last time, but I think the last time we used the... Was the flame gun the last time we fought him? I forget. Oh, we're in that one that splits up. Great. Alright, I gotta get the hell out of here. Those your own pods there, Shiner? You having fun yet? Aw. Well, he knocked himself out, so... Shiner, when they say knock yourself out, this is not what they mean. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna hide because it seems like a good idea while this is all going on. I'm gonna hit him with one of those, but that's okay. Try to kind of follow him over a little bit so that that doesn't happen. At least it doesn't last very long, you know. The whole being separated thing. I can't believe those hit. That's funny. Hope you're not superstitious, Shiner, because I know I'm not. I already know ghosts exist. I don't have to be superstitious. It's actually true. My father owned, excuse me, past tense, owned real estate. It was an old Boys and Girls Club. And there were children that actually died while children at the Boys and Girls Club. And they would just, you know, occasionally knock stuff over, occasionally, you know, pull pranks on people. Nothing like mean or anything. Like the kind of stuff that you'd expect little kids to do, like knocking stuff over or flicking a light switch on and off for no reason, and you know. And obviously all those things could be logically explained away, like, oh, it's a faulty electrical system, or oh, that thing, there was a breeze or a draft somewhere that knocked it over because it's windy outside that day. Sure, you could explain it that way, but isn't it more fun to say it's ghosts? We got a gold, perfect. I like it. Yeah, no, nothing horror story-like. There was a place in this city where there were kind of horror story-like stuff happening, because there's I think it was like an old meat processing plant or something, if I recall correctly, and like it actually attracted the attention of a ghost hunting team on television at one point, because it was that messed up of a place. And like the basement of the place, like there was these old rickety stairs that you think they would have replaced by that point, because a bunch of people kept falling down them, and like the ghosts would actively try to push people down these old rickety splintery sets of stairs to try to get them to like break their necks and shit. And it's like, holy shit, man, like come on now, that's not cool. And again, it's probably logically you could explain it away with science and say, like, yeah, I mean, it's an old rickety splintery set of stairs, people fall down it because they're afraid of what's going to happen and they don't pay attention to where they're walking. But again, it attracts more people's attention when you say there's ghosts. So, well, I guess I can thank whoever gave me the drill gun. I was going to use the flame gun here, but I mean, the drill is just better than the flame gun, plain and simple. It's just, if one hits, they all hit, and that's the important part, so. And like I said before, they will all tell you about this new tournament at the end of it, just because they wanted to make sure that you knew about it. In any case, that's 2 tournaments down, 3 to go. We're going at about a half an hour per tournament. At this rate, we should be good in approximately, we've got 5 tournaments, so 2.5 hours. Good. Sounds like a plan. Obero, take me to the next one. Yep, I know that whole thing already. Take me to this next screen. Let's go to Isabella's mansion next, and then we'll play with Obero. I remember playing with Obero being really hard, actually, if I recall. So we'll see how that works. Obero is kind of like my nemesis in this game, because I usually have trouble when I'm fighting him for some reason. It's probably the combination of his Robo model and... oh, good. Evil is here. Excuse me. It's usually a combination of his Robo model and the gun that he uses, because usually he uses that Rack and Send model, which has like 6 Strike Vanisher dashes, so it can have like a bunch of iframes, and then he'll use a gun that can basically just... It has like super ridiculous homing, and it just knocks you down no matter what. So usually he's got a pretty busted combo of parts. So I usually have a bit of trouble. We'll see. Isabella, hello. Distinct possibility, but you could be thinking of the fact that I just went and did Eliza's room. She might have told you about it. Aha. Yeah, I can hear that part. Yep, because you mentioned that. Distinctly possible that they were, and yes, you might have been. I think Isabella's the only case where the memory erasure device actually had an effect on her personality. Like, she doesn't appear to be as bad as she was before. She seems to be more... I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like she kind of looks on the history of her... who she thinks who she's acting like, their actions as, like, horrifying almost. So, I don't know. It's interesting. And again, it's very nebulous, this memory erasure device. It kind of just does whatever the plot tells it, which is why I'm not a big fan of it. But whatever. Well, but she's acting like her old self. That's the thing. She's a new self now. So. And yes, this one is a tag battle tournament. So we'll have 2 Robos, and then we swap in and out using the lock-on button. And we will get some HP back if we're below 150. But usually by that point, you might as well just take the L. So we'll see which ones we want to use. I'll probably end up using like a slow model, like my Metal Bear, and a fast model, like Peregrine, for the entirety of this whole thing, but we'll see how it all goes. So, did we get any parts? We didn't get any parts from those. Okay, so maybe it's just these last 2 tournaments that get us some illegal parts. For example, now I'm in the containment pod. That would be me. I'm floating inside of the pod thing that Goku recovered in. in the Frieza saga. That's what's floating. Or a data chip, that could be in here too. Top Secret Z Data Chip Part 1, Rahu 1 part set. Details, Rahu 1 body frame, Rahu 1 gun, Grand Cross bomb, Penumbra 1 pod ultimate legs. I can control Rahu now? Well, not exactly, it's just a data chip set based on Rahu's data. So, not exactly the same thing, but, well, there's your hidden parts. It's the second to last hidden part that we'll be getting. There's one more to get, but we can't get it until we beat all 4 of these tournaments, so, yeah, we'll get there. We can grab it right now. So there's your Rahu 1 gun. It's a flare gun, by the way. It's just a little bit more powerful and has a little bit more area of effect to it, the Rahu gun. I don't know what the other ones are supposed to be. I would imagine the ultimate legs are basically the formula legs with all of its weaknesses taken out, but I don't know. So, there you go. Hey, Marie, how's it going? Welcome. Greetings. You just tried to join a blue party and someone forgot they had a Q penalty. Yo. Oh, what the hell? How do you forget you have a Q penalty? Like, it didn't happen that long ago. Isn't the Q penalty only like half an hour? What the hell? I got nothing. Blue parties are ridiculous. They're just, like, they bring out the... I don't even know how to describe it without it sounding mean in people. Okay, anyway, let's get going with Isabella's mansion and see what they've got. Seems like Eliza and Isabella keep their teams pretty similar then, if that's the case, so. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you have to be, so. But there's one thing a Z lackey always keeps, his pride! Again, sorry, trying not to scream too much so I don't destroy my voice box, you know, an hour in, but. Alright, we got a glaive with a 3-way, I think, and then a metal ox with a sword storm. Oh, there's your Metal Gear X model, maybe. Metal ox with a sword storm gun. Yeah, I don't know. It is 30 minutes? Okay, gotcha. But I don't know, this guy shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Okay, we got Magma Hole. That's fine. I'm gonna do short range and long range, I think, for this particular match. So we'll start with, like, we'll do Peregrine and we'll do, and we'll do Metal Bear, I think. So, which one do I start with? I guess I start with Peregrine because it's faster, so like I can get some good damage off if I get out first. So, there's no limit, by the way, to the guns that you use here, so just use whatever you want. I'm gonna use the stun gun instead of the shotgun because I think it'll work a little bit better. And let's bring out the standard S for you. Let's use the Caboose. It's Caboose T that blows them towards me, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll use Caboose T. And the ground legs here. And then we'll do Metal Bear. Get that dragon gun going. There we go. We'll use standard K. I don't know why I really need that on Metal Bear. I guess I could use it here. I'm gonna use it here. I mean, you could use it on both, really. Like I said, there's no limit to the parts that you use. I just like using multiple different parts on them so that it feels like I'm, you know, having a different setup in each case. I will use the ground legs on both of them, though, because they'll be useful for both of them, so. Alright, Biggie Smalls combo. Let's see what happens here. Score data for this one is 278,000. Okay, we'll see how that works. Alright, here goes nothing. Tournament number 3, let's go. Okie dokie. We already played that. Getting to the next one soon, though. The next in my combination. I mentioned it when I played Mario and Luigi, but there's a total of 3 Mario-related RPGs that I consider to be the golden trio of Mario RPGs. And we'll be playing all 3 of them. And one of them is for the GameCube, so we'll be getting to that very shortly. Oh, thought I could be slick. I could not. You know what? I'm going to switch over to this since you want to stay long range on me here. Just do one of these. Watch him come close range now that I said that. Yep, there it is. Sir, I don't think long range is going to work with a Metal Bear. I don't think you understand how that works. I mean, if you want to screw yourself by going into the magma hole, that's fine. You do what you want. You're making less cover for yourself. Ow. I can't believe I still... I mean, I guess it shouldn't surprise me that I still hit with that, but... Alright, I gotta run now. Because Sword Storm's gonna have fun with me if I don't. Just use this to run right around him. Oh, I'm going in the lava. No, you're going in the lava. Yeah, like that. Should probably switch again, because he switched, so... Hell out of here. This going again. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, right, sure. That's what you think, sir! Well, he's got my number right now, but that's okay. I got plenty of HP for you to have my number. Oh, okay. Got plenty of HP for you to have my number, sir. That worked pretty good, actually. Because we use one at long range and then one at short range, or against enemies that don't really have a whole lot of movement options. So we'll see how it works later on, but that worked pretty good. I wonder if we fight all 6 of them, including Isabella. Well, we'll see in a minute. Yeah, no, it was pretty similar, I'll be honest. Still, if Evil got his memory erased, which at this point I'm kind of iffy on whether he even did, he wouldn't be here, right? Like, he wouldn't remember who Isabella is. Well, we'll find out what's going on with him in a minute, so... What do you mean, what should you do? Oh, really? Yeah, but hey, if you act that way... I think if you do your job well, I think she'll still like you for it. I don't know her, but... Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, man. Just ask her out after this. That's all I'd do. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? She says no. Plenty of fish in the sea. Although around here it might be tough because you wouldn't know who's who. They kind of all look the same. Oh, there's that existential crisis again coming back about, oh, well, you all look the same. I don't know who's who! Criminal with a flame and Dowerhead with a bubble. Actually, the Peregrine works well against both of these models, and we got Magma Ruins. Okay, that's a little iffy, because that's a little more short range, but... I think we'll be okay with this setup still. I might use the Peregrine more than the Metal Bear, unless I start, like, really running out of HP, but... we'll see what happens. Alright, score was 278. We might be okay to get that. We will see. Alright, just don't go in the magma, that's the important part. I got a 3, so I'm gonna have to mash a little bit, but I got a, like, short roll. Well, that might be too far. Oh no, never mind, it wasn't. And he rolled over to the 6, perfect. So now I can get some stun gun action going. Right about now. See if he rebirths and immediately switches. No, he did not, okay. Well. Okay. Gotta be quicker on the trigger finger there, sir. That's not gonna work for you. Yeah, we should be able to run circles around his bubbles because of how fast we are, so... Well... I mean, we won't be able to run circles around if I keep running into his bombs, but, you know, oh god. The magma! It got me anyway, that's okay. Okay, stun gun. Stun gun, please! Okay. Stun gun, please. Man, comedy of errors here, huh? That's okay. I need to watch the magma here, though. Might not be good. Might encroach upon me. Make it a little difficult for me to, you know, stand here and camp. Nice. I think that was my float pod. Sure, might have been. Okay, I need to like not short hop the way that I was just short hopping. I need to like short hop more. Well, there you go. And up in the air I go. Oh good, I'm standing on lava while T-posing over his dead body. Fantastic. Couldn't get much better than that. Alright. Bit of a comedy of errors, but we did it. And that's good. Yeah, like I said, man, don't worry about it. It's fine. I wonder if they'll ever actually make it, these two. Not if he keeps looking dejected like that. You gotta project an air of confidence, my friend. He was. You should ask him out after this, because I don't think he's... Yeah, there we go. You should ask him out. That's not even remotely true. No, you should play your assigned role, and then when you're both on break, you should go have lunch or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm ready. These two are hopeless. It's ridiculous. Alright, what do we got? That's a Shrike, or not a Shrike, a Swift with a stun gun, and then an Earth with a drill gun. This is going to be something. A very short-range battle, this one, I think. So, let's see. Yeah, I guess at least they're into each other. Yeah, that's fair. What's going on? So the guy that we just fought is into this chick, and he doesn't know if he should ask her out because all of the guys on Isabella's team are supposed to be weak. So he says, should I act my role and be weak, or should I be strong so I can impress her? So then you fight her, and she's like, I think he's into me because he was checking me out, but all of the girls on Isabella's team are supposed to be strong, and guys don't like tough girls, which, by the way, is totally untrue. So they're both having the same crisis, just from a different gender perspective. That's why you have two short-range guns, because we're in sudden death. Okay, that's fine. So how about we give you the shotgun this time? Where is the shotgun? There it is. And we'll give the metal bear the stun gun. Yeah, that could work okay. And we'll see how that goes in the short-range match, because it's going to be completely short-range. So Peregrine will probably be able to run circles around them, but we'll see what happens. What do I got at 4? Okay, 5. Started at 5, so... Oh, I'm on the other side of the arena. I mean, that doesn't mean much. Oh, did I tick over? God damn it, I was pressing too many buttons. Oh, well. I guess it didn't matter too much, now did it? Wow. Uh-huh, about that. Oh, okay. See what I mean, though, about the stun gun being particularly iffy to fight against? When stuff like that happens, it definitely doesn't help. Oh, good. They're both of them. Yeah, sorry. I've got too much hyper armor for that. You just can't knock me down with that. I don't know what you just did, but it definitely screwed you over. I don't know how her stuns went through mine, but okay. Damn it, Wall! I'm trying to be clever and use the stun gun in particular situations like this. Alright, well, she's gonna switch immediately, so... Yeah, I don't know what the hell's happening with her rebirth there. Did she, like, double tap the lock-on button because I was locking her down so hard that she just, like, got frustrated and mashed the lock-on button to double switch? I don't know. It doesn't matter because we got her, so... Guys don't like strong girls. Bruh, have you seen Society? Product of the game's time, you guys. Yeah, I mean, I suppose so, because we gotta remember, this game is 17, almost 18 years old at this point, so gender roles before the internet still felt, at least in my opinion, based on what I knew, and this is just entirely based on what we knew in high school, gender roles still seemed pretty much, like, firmly set at what they were, even back to, like, more traditionalist stuff, like in the 50s and stuff, you know, where it was, like, breadwinner, homemaker type of a deal. There were people that obviously were bucking the trend by the time I was going into middle and high school, but it wasn't as widespread of a trend bucking as it was after the internet exploded and showed everybody, yeah, no, it's definitely perfectly okay to buck those trends because you don't need to apply to that. Guys don't like tough girls bullshit. No, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, you could have just... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you might... She was definitely ready to torture me, though, but with that stun gun, but hey, at least we made it look like she had a fighting chance. Alright, we still haven't gotten any new parts, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. We got the Rahu stuff, though, so that's the important part. 3 more matches, and then we'll go play with Oboro, and that'll be just great, and then we've got 1 more tournament after that. Nobody here can act, because they're all terrible. Okay, fair enough. Yes, but you must chill out. You need some time alone. This is not dominatrix training, ma'am. That was a sub-story in Yakuza 0. I'll chill nothing! Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, Seeker with Eagle Gun? Looks like Eagle Gun, and then that looks like a left or right 5-way gun with a soul. It's gonna be like a large map because of it, the left 5-way, okay. Because of the guns they're using. It looks like the guns they're using are longer range, so. Impact craters, okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. So we'll go back to our short range, long range thing that we were doing before. Just give Peregrine the dragon gun, oh boy. Yeah, that would work real well. Okay, so we'll use this model and this model. And then we'll go from there. How are we doing on score again? I've been doing pretty good so far in these tournaments. Okay, yeah, we're not doing too bad. We're getting decent scores each time, so. It'd be kind of funny if I, like... Because usually at least one of these tournaments, I'll get, like, no prize whatsoever. Like, I don't get a high enough score. So, it'd be kind of funny if I actually got a trophy in every single one of them now on the stream, because usually it goes the other way. Oh, okay. Just barely managed to get out before me. I'm gonna get 9 off because that's too much. Too much to ask. I can't believe I didn't get knocked down right there. That's incredible. And change, yep. It's like, I know what you're thinking. And the answer is, you're not thinking at all. About how your robos work, and whether or not changing would even be the remotely correct thing to do in this situation. Probably shouldn't have switched there, but hey, it's fine. Oh, okay. Well, now I should have switched, because look at how much distance is between the two of us. Okay. I'm getting rocked a little bit. Oh my god. The lingering effect was too strong! Better watch your HP there, son. Better watch your health there, son. It's going down a little bit. I can't believe that didn't hit. That's okay. That's okay, because look at all that we just did. Look at all the things we just accomplished. Good work, you two. Working well together. Yeah, that's like 64,000 in Battle 4. We only need like 35,000 in order to finish this up with a gold. Like, holy shit. Not getting cocky, I just know how powerful I am with this combo. This combo is nuts, so. And yeah, apparently we are fighting Isabella at the end of this because she just mentioned that Isabella will, in fact, be fighting us when we're done, so that's good. Alright, Evil, what are you doing here? That's what I'm saying. I guess I'm glad that you know about the outside world, but... Distinct possibility. Or are you taking on an acting role? Yeah, uh-huh. See, again, you wouldn't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't know that your memory was erased if it actually was, so... Well, he wanted to work for you because apparently he likes being stepped on. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm going to judge him for it anyway, apparently. Oof, man. Gee, I wonder why. Oh my god, get that shit out of here. I don't want to look at that portrait, it's disgusting. I suppose so. Evil has almost as much out for this Isabella chick as Harry has out for Linda. Oh, good lord. Who knew they were the same the whole time? No, you can't make them. You ordered one. I literally played on it as a tester. You jackass. Alright, what else is he using? A breaker. Okay, is that a homing star? Interesting. Juggler with a hornet gun and a breaker with a homing star. Excuse me. Alright, I mean, I guess that makes sense. And there's his Gigantic Sprawl Stadium. So I think the Metal Bear will be getting a decent chunk of playtime here, because Peregrine with a stun, I mean, I'll be running out into no man's land if I run around on this map, so we'll see. Harry and Evil, twins separated at birth, distinct possibility. More news on this at 11. the answer is not what you think. Actually, the answer is what you think, because the answer to your question is yes. Alright, don't hit too much, because, yeah, there we go. Alright, get me over there real quick, there we go. Oh, yeah, I forgot, you can't change until, you know, 7 seconds into the battle, so he's not gonna change until 7 seconds in. Or I knock him down with the stun gun again. I'm trying! I'm really trying! There we go. Ow. Okay, he's gonna switch now. Oh no, okay. Maybe because I wasn't there. Now he switched. Use short range exclusively on the largest map in the game. Because that's how we roll around here. Why did I jump? Ow. Oh, that's funny. Anyway. Float's still going? Yeah, floats were still going. Interesting. About your Hornet gun there, Evil. I don't think it's going to work too well against the dragon. They don't have a Year of the Bee, you know. Probably should. Bees are cool. But, no, I wasn't around in traditional ancient China to tell them that, so. Ow. That was one of those cartoon moments where you just knew. It was like, it was at this moment he knew. He fucked up. And I did. I definitely fucked up there. Oh well. What can you do, right? Chase him down, that's what you can do. Changing? He did change, okay. I'll let the dragon chase him down a little bit, it's fine. This is what the dragon gun was made for, is maps exactly like this, so... I mean, damn. That'll work. Also, damn. Goodbye. Just stub your toe on that bomb, Evil? That's what it looked like. I hate when that happens, too, though. I understand his pain that he just felt from that, because probably what happened was he tried to jump, and then he got hit by the bomb while he was jumping, and he was just barely off the ground, so not only did he get hit by the stun frames from the bomb, he also got hit by the ending lag from jumping. So then you just get hit again, and there's nothing you can do. It's terrible. I hate the feeling, but when it happens to my opponents, I'm okay with it. So, yeah, sure, okay. Goodbye now. You have disappointed me. Alright, we already have a gold, so, like, I mean, I could just do whatever in this one. I mean, obviously I don't want to lose, but... Hell, we could use the legal parts in this one, but I'm not gonna, because why would I? So. Oh, you borrowed one from Eliza. Okay, so she's gonna use 2 Athena models, because what the hell, right? Whatever. Alright, Isabel, let's see what you've got. I will try not to. Same to you, though. I mean, she probably won't. She's using 2 Athenas. And one of them has the dragon gun. That's sketchy as hell. There's also, I think that's a flare gun. Yeah, this could be sketchy. Just a little bit. We'll see what happens. And it's panic cubes. Okay. Here's the map I don't like. But again, if we lose this one, it doesn't even matter. Because, I mean, I've already got a maximum possible score that I need to get a gold. So, like here, look. There you go. We got a gold before we even fought Isabella. I guess they should have increased the score just a little bit, huh? Alright, let's see what we've got. Let's see how we do. And then we'll go fight Obro. And then we'll go fight the last tournament. Mash my way through, because definitely going to need to mash a little bit in this one, because she got a 1. Okay. About that. Come down now. Aw. I was hoping against hope that she would come down right next to me, so I could do some crazy shit. That is not what happened. Okay. You do some Mizuchi torture devices here real quick. Oh my god. Yeah, that, oh my god. Look at the curvature on that bullet. She could be in Wanted with Angelina Jolie. Ow. Not paying attention to my own cabooses. Okay, actually, that wasn't a very smart idea of me. Oh my god. Considering what was about to happen. Oh, that's a geo-trap, alright. I have no cover, and she has no chill. Oh, okay. Yeah, she hasn't used the other Athena just yet, so... I mean, now it's got a little damage on it, so that's good. Ow. Not very nice of you. Okay, okay, I gotta get the hell out of here. Because that flare gun has a very specific range to it, and if it hits max range when it hits you, it's very painful. It is not fun to deal with whatsoever. Like that. Alright, I think I gotta switch to Peregrine now. I think I just did what she's been doing, though, that I keep saying you really shouldn't do, but hey, if it works for me, it works for me. I'm really concerned about these bots. Getting over here so they can't do anything to me. Okay, I was gonna say, I think that's quite a few pods you got there. Friendo. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. I was hoping, but it didn't work out. It's alright though. Ow. Alright, get me out of there so I can do this. She'll switch because I'm torturing her. Oh, or that could happen. I was wrong! Switch in a minute, right? Because I said she was gonna and then she didn't. Okay. Don't run into my bombs. Don't run into her bombs either while I'm at it. Like, come on now. I'm coming for you! I can't believe I'm still standing. Ow. Point blank dragon gun to the face! Can I get her? Yes. Perfect. That'll work. Oh, hey, Metal Bear. Thanks for making a T-pose cameo in my battle victory pose. That's fun. Alright, 336,000 points. Crushed that gold medal score right there. Fantastic. 3 tournaments down. 2 to go. Well, I'm glad to hear it. That was an interesting match, more so than most of the matches we had here, so. I don't even want to know what the implications of what you just said were. I mean, I like tag battles. I think it's an interesting mode, so. Again, I think it goes a little underutilized in this game, but it's fun while it's here, so. And the last tournament we have to do before we can fight in that new tournament is the Playing with Oboro one. And then, like they say, once we do that, we'll go back to the beginning, like go back to the entrance, and we'll talk to Oboro, and he'll allow us to go into the next tournament. So, yeah, there you go. All right, Oboro, I got one more, and I got a bone to pick with you, so let's see what you've got, sir. This is another single-use tournament that we're going to be going to next, so, yeah. We'll see what we can do about it. I'll take you all on. I mean, he's not wrong. So. Oh, look, Shiner and Sergey are here. Cool. Yes, I can see that. You have to be a jackass, Obro. Uh-huh. Well, if anyone's memory got erased, it's definitely him, because he doesn't remember anything that happened here. So. I don't think there's a way to get into that pod, by the way, because there's no Rahu 2 parts in there. You get the Rahu 2 parts from one of the trophy tournaments. One of the NPCs will give it to you, if I remember right, so that you're fighting. Okay, fair enough. So we got single-use battle rules. What's the stipulation? Usually there's something else going on here. Because you're evil, but not evil. Yeah, so they're all going to be using illegal parts, which, I mean, is fine. Whatever. We'll make do, even though we're not using illegal parts ourselves. It's okay. All right, I'm ready. Let's see what you guys have got. And yes, like I said, single-use battle rules are in effect for all 6 matches. This is why I wanted 6 loadouts, because the hardest single-use battles that we'll be doing for the stream are all 6 matches. The one that was with Shiner, and then this one. So the last tournament does not have single-use battle rules in it. I may play it like a single-use battle tournament, but I'm not 100% sure about that just yet. We'll see. I mean, those guys were pretty weak, so. Yeah, sure, okay. I'm not going to say anything bad about Sergey, but hey, whatever. I don't think you're going to be easy, but I'm ready to take you on, so. I mean, this tournament is really hard, so. I should be, even if I lose, I'm not going to freak out because it's like, I mean, whatever. I lost, no big deal. Alright, so he's got an illegal part, the treble bomb. It's a delta bomb with upgraded firepower and a larger blast radius. Fun! It's also got a Peregrine with a flame gun, so that's good. Yeah, this guy's a good actor, that's true. Oh, and it's double deadline. Phenomenal. This is gonna suck. I don't want to use my own Peregrine. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna use Ray right out the gate here, actually, with a drill gun. just to, you know, get that out of the way right now. I'll use the regular standard bomb, because blowing them back diagonally will actually help on this map because of it being, you know, double deadline. So, no, not slowly upward. So we got 2 spider pods, we got the float pods, we got the beast pods, and we got 3 cabooses. So I can ignore one of the cabooses, probably X. Because, I mean, diagonally high into the air is fine, but I'm not going to be up there for most of my fights, so, you know. This one I want for the Earth model, this one I want for either the Buggy or the Peregrine, this I want for the Seeker, this I want for Metal Bear. So one of these is also for Peregrine, so I guess I'll just get rid of this one now while we're at it. Lowest target upward, that's fine. Alright, so Ray, you're up first. Let's see what you've got. And score data for this one, 158,000 points. It's a little bit more lenient because there's a whole bunch of people using illegal parts and there's more likelihood you'll be losing to them, so. But yeah, this map combination with this bomb is going to be... It's going to give me conniptions. Gives me conniptions, but... Oh, what can you do, right? Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Unfortunately, I cannot fold. It is not in my DNA. I can't believe that didn't hit. Yeah, there's your treble bomb. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Well, that's okay. Get some spiders out. I don't even know why I need spiders on a map like this, but oh my god. Okay, well. Ow. You better hope I never catch you, little guy. There you go. Tried to max range that shit. It did not work. There you go. Nice part is that I can kind of bring it back no matter what. I mean, I would appreciate it if he'd fall into the lava, but he doesn't seem to be doing that, so... He seems to be pretty good at dodging the lava, so... Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, this, he likes to inundate you with a whole bunch of shit, as you can plainly see. Like, there's just explosions going off everywhere, and he just barely outranges you, which is just... an issue, all things considered. Okay, I'm getting the hell out of here. Force him to go into the lava instead of me. Oh good, I still got him. Perfect. I didn't get him with that, though, which is surprising as hell, but... Ow. Ow. Alright. There. Okay, that was a little... a little close for comfort, but we pulled it out at the end. I was very spooked by the lava, evidently, but, hey, we got it. Hope I enjoyed last night's shitpost that you put on the server. Yeah, it was pretty good. Definitely was one of the people that heard it, like, in my head to the tune of the song, so, yeah, it was pretty good. We got the swallow leg, so that's an illegal part. We'll check that out eventually. So, it was definitely close, yeah. Very close. Where should you hide? In the broom closet. He defines the term man only until he loses. Then he's a scared little puppy dog. Alright, well, we got the tough one out of the way at first, so now the rest will be easy, right? Yes, I can see that. You actually gave me an illegal part from the last battle, so... I wouldn't count yourself out just yet, man. This, like I said, this tournament is pretty damn hard. Especially with all the illegal parts that they've got going, so... Let's see what you've got, though. I will not, because you will definitely not take it easy on me. He's got a Shrike with a Sword Storm? Okay. Wyvern Bomb. See, this is why I like the standard bombs, because there's an illegal part based on the standard bombs. That tells you that the standard bombs are pretty good when there's an illegal part based on them. It's a Wyvern Bomb, an upgraded Standard Bomb X, which is the one that blows them diagonally upward in the air, has a larger blast radius and longer range, and the rest of his stuff, other than the Sword Storm, kind of spooks me anyway, so... Yeah, that wasn't pretty, but a win's a win! Malik Caesar, yeah. Tales of Graces. Yep, pretty much. That wasn't the best Jameson Price impression, but... I can't believe I remember who Malik's voice actor is. I didn't even play Tales of Graces. What the hell? What do we use against the Shrike? Buggy? Buggy on impact craters might be a little iffy. Matter of fact, I might need Buggy for something else. I'm going to use Seeker. I'm going to use Seeker and Rayfall and just try to play Keep Away with them. Yeah, we can use Standard F. That's fine. And where are my Beast Pods at? There we go. And we'll keep the Feather Legs. TOG, aka Tales of the Throwback. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, I haven't played it, but I've heard it was pretty good. I don't necessarily know that it's everyone's favorite, but yeah, it's the older game, so it was like their celebration moment. It was their celebration of the older games, their Final Fantasy XII, if you will. So we got a really low score on the last one. I hope I do better as I use the better stuff here. This is one of my keep away parts though, or keep away loadouts. So I don't know if I necessarily will do fantastic with this one, but it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, about that sword storm there, friend. Oh, that's my base pod. I mean, worst comes to worst. When in doubt with this model, just go into a wall. Like, I mean, I'm not even saying that unironically. Like, just float towards a wall if you're not sure what you should do in these situations. Because if you float towards a wall, you will still just, keep yourself... You'll still stay up in the air. You won't just, like, hit the wall and faceplant, So, that's the important part. I shouldn't toss off my anything, really. I was going to toss up a few Beast Pods, but I don't think it's a good idea. Well, there we go. Get a whole bunch of overloads in this map because he's got no defense whatsoever, so... Okay. Well, at least I know we'll end this one with a whole ton of health. Unless he, like, suddenly gets a lot better at the game. Like, look at that. He was in Rebirth, and I still got off the, what's it called? I still got off the overload. And he's an armor model, Little Raider. That is sad that I can knock you down so easily with my Seeker here. Because, again, this is my keep-away model. This isn't even, like, my try-hard, do lots of damage model. I was thinking of charging, and then I thought better at the last minute because I was like, no, I need something quick. Bomb! There we go. Good job, Seeker. You actually pulled out a victory. Fantastic. And that gets us a decent chunk of points, too. That'll go a long way towards helping us get our score up. I think we get mostly illegal legs from this tournament, if I recall correctly, because we got the Swallows, and now we got the Eclipses. We'll check those out after we beat the next match, so... Yeah, I was getting very close to thinking about it. I was like, oh, I know what I can do, but I was like, no, I think he's gonna get up too quickly. Let me just bomb him because I know that'll go off before he gets up. So, Kohaku/Amber terrified you. Her AI plays like a player. What the fuck? That's interesting, actually. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Don't usually see that in AI playing like a player does. They use all the busted combinations and continuously try to knock you down, because that's usually what I do in a lot of Tales games, so... Excuse me. Alright, now lunch, be nice to me. Excuse me again. Don't attack me now. I went to a local burger shop for lunch today, because I didn't get to... Usually I go out on Wednesdays to get food. That's my, like, day of the week to go out and get food. But I went to a local burger shop today because I couldn't go out yesterday to get food. And, mwah, grandissimo. Pacha. The burger was gigantic. Has fresh, crisp lettuce on it. And I got barbecue sauce for it as well. And I just stick some barbecue on it. Got the cheese on it. Got the lettuce on it. Dip the fries in the barbecue sauce while I'm eating the burger. 1,500 calories and a whole bunch of cholesterol directly to my veins. It's okay. I don't eat like that very often, so... Yeah, it's fine. At least it doesn't cost like $20 like it does if you go to Five Guys. Good lord, man. Cole went to Five Guys yesterday. He got to go out to eat. And oh my god, that place is expensive. I could never even afford it. Damn, now you want to eat a burger? Yeah, sorry, Conker. I guess I sort of gave you that crisp description to give it a good image in your head, you know? So. Oh yeah, I heard about that part. What a terrible thing to do! Fair enough, yeah. Good question. This guy's memory erasure definitely worked. I can't worry about my image. If my image is terrible, that's good. It means I'm acting well because I'm supposed to be them in your eyes. Feel the power of evil! Or, wait, no. Evil! Because if it's the power of evil, I'll win. Tank head with a needle gun. Okay. And he's got a waning arc bomb, an upgraded right wave bomb with higher firepower and a larger blast radius. Get used to that, because that's usually how this all goes. Let's see. Basic cell. Tank head. Could be up in the air a whole bunch. Do I just use Earth now? I feel like Earth would do okay here. And actually, a needle might not be too bad for me either, all things considered. Maybe a V-laser? I don't know. I could use Homing Star, but usually with Homing Star, we don't end up actually winning. We end up timing out instead. So I guess I need something that actually works well with this particular... I mean, I guess I could use a sniper rifle. That's kind of an interesting thought for this particular model. I mean, it's pretty quick. You know what? I'll give it a shot. What the hell, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Standard X, because, I mean, it still has homing, the sniper rifle, just a little bit, but enough to make a difference, so... what am I going to use here? Caboose... Which Caboose? Caboose X or Caboose C? Probably Caboose C would work a little better, and then we'll use High Jump, because those seem to work pretty well with this one. I'm an Earth Sniper! That's me. It's right around the time you eat lunch, too, so that description hit harder than it would normally. Oh, man, yeah. I forgot about that with the time zone difference. Yeah, that's my bad, Conker. Sorry, bro. Oh, man. Gonna go get food. All right. See you in a few minutes, Conker. Go get some food now that I've put the image in your head. Oh, boy. You're spamming a dungeon for music in 14, the lengths you go to save, Gil. Which dungeon are you getting the music for there, Marie? Because I can probably... There's a few that I would consider, you know, doing a couple of times a day to get some music, so... I'm not really gonna mash just yet. I don't want to, like, tick over, so... There we go. Now we can mash. Nice. That does decent enough damage. I gotta line it up a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag period after you... Like, you have to basically line the shot up, but if you shoot after they shoot their gun, that's usually a good time to shoot the sniper rifle, because you'll get more damage off that way. Not that I can knock him down with it, but, you know, it's a thought. I can't believe he got that over the cover. That's interesting. Whatever. There we go. When in doubt, bomb. Seems to work okay for me. Ow. That, however, did not. And that still didn't work. I didn't quite get him... I figured I was going to be able to shoot him there and, you know, actually get him to get knocked down, but it didn't exactly work out, so... I'm playing keep away here just a little bit. Evidently it's not working too well there, but it worked there. And it worked there. What do you know? Earth got a KO. Perfect. I'm gonna use that sniper gun with this more now, because it's way more damaging than the homing star. Like, nothing against the homing star. I like it, and it's a very solid gun to use with aerial beauties, but I don't know, it just doesn't do a whole lot of damage, it seems like. At least the way that I play Earth. So... The Burn, yeah, Landlocked Dead. Yep, that's a good song. I can definitely see you wanting to get that for yourself, so... Just feels like we're Stormblood Peak for you. Too bad it was patch 4.4, anywho. Yeah, well. See, for me, 4.4 was another... It was a lot better than what came before, because, like, what came before was a trough for me. So, but we've talked about that, so we'll, you know... We'll save the throwing 14 under the bus until I play Shadowbringers, and then I have to listen to everyone other than you and I playing devil's advocate for the game, so not looking forward to that. Here's the thing, too, about that, is that it's like, I'm trying to be critical. I'm not trying to just shit on the game. I'm trying to talk about the good points and the bad, but it feels like when you talk about your opinions on the internet, all people grasp onto is the negative things that you're talking about, rather than the things where you're saying, this is positive, this is negative, overall this is how I feel, but I've done a breakdown on why I feel that way as we've gone through these things, and I've said this is positive, this is negative, you know. So, but it feels like people really clamp onto that negative stuff. Fair enough. Anyway, enough about that subject. We got a save point, so let's use it and abuse it. We got to fight Shiner, then Sergey, then Overall, all in order. That'll be great. Let's get some leg parts. We got Swallows. We got Ravens. Those look like boosters. And we got Eclipse legs, and I don't even know what those look like. Shiner, good to see you again. Yep. I don't think you do, man. That was never a part of your character trait, but okay, fair enough. I'm ready. Let's go. I don't know about that. Obero's got you beat pretty well just from the gun and Robo that he uses, so... He's got a breaker with a Meteor Storm. I like the combo. I learned how good that combo is myself. We got a Wolf Spider Pod. It is a Spider Pod G, which blows targets upward, with upgraded speed and a homing device. Oh, good. This is going to be a sudden death match, isn't it? Yeah, I could have guessed. There you go. I think I'm going to need the buggy for this one, to be honest. Peregrine, nothing against you, but I think I'm going to need something that can actually take a hit. Oh, good. It even got me the stun gun out right away. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll use a standard S. That's fine. We want Caboose T for you, I think. Well, if I'm going to use the stun gun with this, I'll want to use the Caboose T for the shotgun because I want the target to come near me. So I guess we'll use Caboose X, or do I use one of the spider pods? I mean, there's going to be a bunch of spiders on the field, so I don't know if that's a good idea. I could use floats here. They might work okay on such a small map. I usually use these with Metal Bear. But is there anybody who's I'm gonna need these for? It's Sergey, actually, so yeah, I guess we'll use Caboose X. Well, let me think. Who am I gonna use the Peregrine on? Obero? Maybe. I mean, what do I got left? Metal Bear and Peregrine, so. With Obero... Yeah, I'm gonna save it for that, so I'll do this. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can check out these legs. So this is the Swallow legs. It increases running speed and augments dash length. Okay. We got the Raven, which increases jump height and dash speed. We got Eclipse legs, sharp turning in the air. That's actually really interesting because nothing else in the game does that as far as I'm aware. And it increases jump height, so it's probably like a better high jump. And then this upgrades everything. So I guess it does exactly what Eclipse does, except also everything else. So that's great. Alright, so, score data, well, we're halfway there. Or a little more so than halfway there. So that's about where I would expect us to be. Okay, Shiner, let's see what you can do. Okay, I'm going to have to mash a little bit to get over this combination I've got here. Thankfully, I'm right next to you, so that should make this very easy. Get a quick 320 damage off, very good. Ow. I guess I kind of set myself up for that one, didn't I? It's okay. Just leave that there. Just gonna leave this here for you. Ow. But yeah, see, here's the thing with the buggy. Again, it just has so much armor that it makes doing this stuff not even remotely challenging. Like, you just... Even if they're having the same strategy as you are, which in this case, Shiner does, in fact, have the same strategy as me, which is getting close because it's a short-range map, I can just tank through most of it, so... And then do 63 damage with a single shot of the stun gun. I hope this gun is banned in tournaments, because good fucking lord, man. This gun is nuts. Absolutely insane. Atrocious. Put it to music. We did. We got the waxing arc bomb from that fight. I don't know about that. You kind of hit bottom when you were in the room with 5 other dudes in their underwear, I think. And I asked you why you didn't get down in your skivvies. That was bottom, I think. Yeah, I already found you in there, so I'm not going to stop by ever again because I got a gold medal out of it. Sergey! Alright. 2 more matches left, and then we'll be good to go. What's up, Sergey? I guess I shouldn't be friendly with him, should I? Because I probably shouldn't pretend like I know him. I mean, I guess I just did, so... Did you, Ah, okay, yeah, so he works with the police force now. I probably shouldn't say that within earshot of Obero, but it's not like he can hear me out here. So he's probably was assigned here to make sure that their memory erasure stays, you know, in effect, basically. So. I know Evil didn't seem to have his memory erased. Okay. Sure. Yeah, they just don't have evil intentions anymore. Yeah, now I'm acting like I'm acting, so we can act while we act. I'm confused, so let's continue. Dumbhead. Sergey, you can do better than that. Yeah, I'm ready. Good one, I say. Shocked, surprised. You think he's overacting? Nobody ever said he had to be a good actor to be in the police force. That's a Ruheel with a sniper rifle. What are you gonna do with that, you maniac? Alright, he's got 2 illegal pods. He's got an Orca pod, which is a dolphin pod. G, with upgraded shooting range, a homing device, and more rounds. You can throw 3 of them out at once instead of just 2. Yikes. Okay, L formation. So the sniper rifle will be very effective for him here, because there's no cover that can really help me with that. And, I mean, do I just Peregrine it up and just, like, you know, shotgun him? I'm going to use the Dragon Gun, probably. Well, I don't know, though, if the Dragon Gun will work very well against Obero on the Metal Bear, because he'll be able to dodge around that pretty good. Because he's got that Rack and Sen. Maybe I'll save the Peregrine for Obero. Should I use the Metal Bear? I mean, he's going to be at range with me, so I guess the Metal Bear with the Dragon Gun will be okay here. I think. What do we got left? Let's see. I'll use the Geotrap now, because I'd rather have the standard K for Obero, I think. And then, do I use the float pods here? Yeah, because it's a lightning sky, so I think I do. I mean, Obero's going to spend a lot of time in the air, but I'm not really going to be concerned about sending out pods in that match. I'll just send them out wherever. So, and ground legs. Okay. Let's see how this works. Score-wise, we're doing okay. We might be... I mean, if we lose once or twice after this, it's okay. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. Alright. Let's see what you've got, Sergey. And then we'll fight Obero and probably lose against both of them, but, you know, okay. It's alright. I will make it work. Oh, good. I got ahead of him. Perfect. I can't believe that didn't knock you down. I mean, I guess you do have a, you know, an armor. That's technically Ruheel's an armor model, Lightning Sky. It's like a Seeker, except slightly more. I don't even know if it's more armor than the Seeker, or if it's about the same, to be honest, but... I do like how quickly you can fire off Geotraps. That's one of the nice things about the Geotrap, is how quickly it shoots. So, okay. I was gonna get a charge off, but I had a bit of a conniption there, so there we go. Nice. Good damage. Good damage. Wow. Those dolphin pods going crazy. He really fired that sniper round because he knew I was directly on top of him there. Ow. There we go. I think that was one of my floats. Don't think he was paying enough attention to my floats. That was fast. I mean, I'm using, like, some of the strongest stuff in the game on the most offensive model in the game, so that's probably why it was so fast, but, you know, it's fine. And we got the Waning Arc Bomb now. Cool. Yeah, he'll pick it up from here. What's that? Okay, yeah, I'll see if I can go visit her after I'm done with this whole thing. So we'll say that's where we go after I beat the final match here. Instead of going to the trophy tournaments, I go and spend some quality time with my friends at Steel Hearts. We'll spend some time with Marsha, we'll spend some time with Harry. We'll compare notes on how we did in the tournaments, so... I'll be like, I won every single one, and they'll be like, you jackass. So... Excuse me. I mean, that depends, Obero. It depends on how easily I can knock you down with the Peregrine, because that's all I've got left. And it might not work so well. We'll see. You never know till you try, right? I'll just try and shuck and jive like I've been shucking and jiving. But it spooks me, this match, I'll tell you what, because it's the Rockin' Sen. Again, has six count 'em 6 air dashes where it gets iframes. It's a waxing arc gun, left arc with additional rounds and a homing device. Gross. Gonna have to hide behind a few walls for this one. And we got Castle Keep again. Okay. I mean, I can probably make that work okay. Alright, so Peregrine, it's you and me, buddy. Let's see what we've got. Shotgun, because I like to knock him down. And then Standard K, because I like to knock him down. I just need to not run into that myself. And then Caboose T. And ground. Okay, this may go very horribly, but we only need, like, what, 3,000 points? Yeah, 3,000 points to get a victory in the gold medal, and then we never have to do this one again, so... I'm okay with this. Just see if we can get some good points right out of the gate. Maybe not, because he's moving around a lot, and not going to tick over, because of course he isn't. Why would he? Okay, get me the hell out of here. Well, getting stuck already. Getting stuck already. Okay. Yeah, like, good lord, man. Look at him move. Look at him go! Get me the hell away from that. I can't believe I... Oh, I hit him with a bomb. That's what it was. Okay. Oh, I ran back into that. That's my bad. Okay. That works. So far, so good. Just not run directly at him. There we go. I mean, I'm going to run directly at him now because I can shotgun him in the face, but, you know. Okay. Well... I thought I got myself around the wall, but I definitely did not quite get there. Oh, that's not good. There we go. I was thinking about charging, and then I kind of got cold feet because I saw the pod, and I was like, I don't know about this. There we go. Good damage, good damage. One more exchange, and this whole nightmare will be over. Why don't you come over here and say it to my face, Obro? He doesn't want to. He don't want none of this. Can't believe that bomb didn't hit him. There. Okay. That went pretty well. Usually he gives me a lot of trouble, but hey, Peregrine made it work. Ran circles around him. So, and we got the gold, so I never have to do it again. Yes! This is one of the tournaments I definitely don't want to have to do again. So, and actually this one gets you a really solid prize, the Worm Gun. It's an upgraded dragon gun. It shoots off, and we also get the Wolf Spider Pod. That's not too bad either. The Worm Gun shoots off 4 dragon rounds from the ground when you shoot it. And if you shoot it in the air, it shoots off a single dragon round, but faster. And all of the above are stronger than the dragon gun. It's absurd how powerful it is, and it's actually ridiculous. Like, I won't be using it. We'll just use the regular dragon gun because that's good enough. But, like, if you need help with any of the coming stuff after this, like, if you need help in the last tournament, use the Worm Gun. It rocks people's socks. So, I think I'll pass. Well, I did the best, and I have no regrets. No. Come on, man. Don't throw me under the bus like that. Don't relate me with those people. I'm talking about them, but shh. Welcome back, Conquer. Yeah, we just cleared through Obero's tournament, so it was a little hairy. It was a little up and down. Nothing as hairy as the first match, but hey, it works, so. But we still have one more tournament left to do now that we're done with all 4 of the regular tournaments here. We can actually participate in the new tournament by talking to Obero at the entrance to the museum. And we won't do this tournament again anytime because we got a gold medal in them. I've actually got 4 gold medals in these tournaments, which is kind of nuts. I've never seen that before. I like, even when Cole played this, I've never seen that before. It's actually, I'm impressed at myself. So, Obero, I'm ready for the secret tournament. Yes, I have. And now, the 5th and final tournament of the regular non-trophy tournaments unlocks the Z Boss Room. Here, well, you'll see in a moment, because we're going to go to the boss room, because I don't need to go anywhere else. But yeah, they even put it right at the beginning for you, so you can go there. Let's go to the boss's room, shall we? And here, I was about to say it before, but here you'll fight all of the bosses of the Z Syndicate. Makes sense, right? I mean, they were all, at some point in time, we fought them all during the game, so there you go. And Sergei's our guide here. It's a no-limit battle, and that's actually pretty decent because all of them will use a bunch of different illegal parts. Like, they'll rock you with stuff that they basically had back in the story mode, and they're harder than they were back then, so, yeah. Yeah, so they'll have more than... I think it's actually a bit of a misnomer there. I think it's 2 or more, rather than more than 2, but... Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, I guess you got to make sure that you blend in, right? Yeah. It's true. It will help me with my training. I'll just see what I can do about it, so... No, I got it. All right, final tournament. Let's go. There is one thing I'd like to do first before we do the final tournament, though. Well, first I want to check the parts generator, so I think that's over here? Yeah, it's over here. There it is. Let's grab that worm gun. Probably matches up with more things because of it being kind of a neutral color. There's our waxing arc, waning arc, and the wolf spider pod. All pretty good stuff. Now, the last hidden part is inside of this room, and it's a little tricky to find if I remember right. I think it's back here? There it is, okay. There's a very specific spot that you have to press the A button on there, and it's kind of hard to find. It's like not quite in the corner. Use how my character is lined up as an idea of where to press it. It's kind of like, you see how there's that little line underneath the text box, that like low-res line underneath the text box, that dark line that's sort of like, it comes down towards the bottom of the screen and then it starts to bank towards our left. My character's right, but our left as we're looking at it. You got to basically press it like right around there. So you're almost pressing it on the corner of the pillar at the back, and this will let you grab this. So, and it is a data chip. What's it got? Top Secret Z Data Chip Part 2. New Robo. Chicken Heart. Great abilities, but it was made illegal and therefore condemned. Okay. The Chicken Heart, huh? Cool. So yeah, there's the last one we'll be getting. You can also get Rahu 2 and Rahu 3 during the trophy tournaments, but like I said, we won't be doing those, so. Let's go grab our new Chicken Heart, shall we? And yes, it is just as ridiculous as it sounds. Oh man, this model. It's kind of a weird model, too. It's actually very good from what I understand. I've never personally used it, but it's like a combination of a Strike Vanisher and a Lightning Sky, from what I understand about how it works. So, I mean, hey, go nuts with it. It only decreases your score by 10% if you want to use it, so probably be pretty good. He's not. They just don't have enough. They don't have enough people, otherwise there'd only be 4 matches here. The perfect image, as you had hoped. Fantastic. Exactly what you were hoping for. Alright, let's go, Shiner. One last time. We'll see what you've got this time. Breaker with a bunch of illegal shit, probably. Yeah, that's a worm gun on a breaker. I'm spooked already. Okay, so like I said, 2 or more, depending on who you're fighting. So he's got a breaker with a worm gun and a waxing arc bomb. Also got high jump. I mean, I guess that's okay. And Holocene is ice and snow. This one might be good for me to use my own Lightning Sky because of ice and snow, to be honest. Although it's no limit, so I guess I don't have to worry too much about using stuff. I said, though, I might want to try this one out with not using no limit, but I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. Here's the Chicken Heart, by the way. It is a Burning Beast model. I think those were in previous custom Robo games, but they were taken out in this one with the exception of the Chicken Heart. It's probably the only Robo in the game that doesn't look good in blue, in my opinion. I mean, I guess it looks like a blue Kuko, but, well, whatever. Excellent jump speed and jump height. Uses stealth function to dodge fire while air dashing. Can only air dash once, but can glide for a long time. So yeah, like I said, combination of Strike Vanisher and Lightning Sky. It doesn't necessarily have the best stats, but the combination of the iframes with the Lightning Sky Dash probably make up for that, so. And it doesn't have the best charge either, but there you go. Let's see here. I mean, the base doesn't look too bad. It looks exactly like it's supposed to. And honestly, the red doesn't look too bad either for once, so. And neither does the yellow either. I'd probably use original, to be honest, but I'm not trying to do some Billy Hatcher cosplay here, so let's just go from here. Let's see, Breaker. So I guess I'll try Seeker, and we'll see if it works okay here. And we'll use Rayfall, because it works pretty good. There is no limit to this one, so I'm just going to use Standard K every single time. Like, it just works well enough for what I need it for. We have all the leg parts now, by the way. We have all of everything filled out, so because we got all leg parts in the last one. And I think we'll get a few other illegal parts here, but not everything. if you want everything, you need to complete all the trophy tournaments. So, yeah. High score data here, 151,000. So, I mean, we might be able to get that. We need to get 25,000 in, or no, 30,000, excuse me, in each of the fights because there's only 5 executives. So, yeah, we're gonna have to hope that our scores are pretty good. We'll see what happens. You never know. Nice dodge. He knew my game right away, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put some pods down while I'm here. That's the nice thing about using a Lightning Sky against the Worm Gun is you can kind of dodge pretty okay. Like, look at how fast that is when it's fired from the air. It's pretty damn quick, and that's why I don't like messing with it at all. Like, as soon as you hear the worm go off, just run. It's your best bet. Just run. Get behind a wall, whatever you got to do to get away from it, because if you get hit by it, good luck to you. And try to always, if you're using a Lightning Sky model, the rule numero uno about using a Lightning Sky model, always end your everything, really, behind cover. Because if you don't, well, you're doing it wrong, basically. Kind of like that. Probably shouldn't end behind the same cover your opponent is under, but, you know. Okay. That was way too close for comfort. I can't believe he charged back into my charge. I'm okay with it, though. Nice thing about the Worm Gun, too, is that it suffers from the same... The only thing that it has a weakness with is that it has the same weakness that the Dragon Gun does in that it has an incredible amount of ending lag, so... Yeah, use that to your advantage. Just gonna get these off as best I can before he goes anywhere. Gotcha. You thought you could trigger me up with that Worm Gun, but it did not happen. Good job, Seeker. Really proving your worth, even though we didn't really get to use you until this episode. Done well in all the matches I've used you in, so... And now we have access to a Cheetah Pod. I don't actually know what that one does, because I've never used it. Really, most of the parts that you get in this tournament, I don't really ever use, because you get them in the last tournament I've ever really done, so, you know. Well, I know that. I'm a little concerned, if I'm being honest with you, Shiner. Alright, is it Eliza first or Isabella? I think Eliza's first. Let's find out. Yeah, it is Eliza first. I mean, I'm a little better, I think. I managed to make sure I knew exactly what I was doing with all of the models since the handicap match, so... I mean, I guess that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's just get this over with. I'm afraid I'll have to tease you mercilessly, she says. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Whatever. Alright, we got Athena. What's she rocking in the gun department? Wave Laser! We have that, right? Fire short rounds that can stop your opponent for a long period of time. Short range. And she's got Raven legs, which increase her jump height and dash speed. Good. This is going to be great, and panic cubes to deal with as well. Okay, what worked on panic cubes last time? I mean, I could try the buggy, but I feel like that wouldn't work too well here. She's going to be trying to run circles around me, though. So... I guess I could try the Metal Bear out and just use that with the Dragon Gun. I mean, she's going to be pretty quick, so I don't know that the Dragon Gun's going to be the best option, but I'll do the best I can. We'll use our float pods and our ground legs like we usually do, and we'll see if we can make it. You never know. See if it works out. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, I'm not really bothered by it, because this is the last tournament, and it's the hardest tournament, so if we lose, whatever. I'm okay with this. I better mash, because she's a little ahead of me. Okay, well, maybe doing that right away wasn't a good idea. Doing that was probably okay, though. Because now I'm going to force her to, you know, do that, basically. Oh, okay. I've been exposed! I don't know. You know, I don't even know what the hell's going on at this point. I'm just gonna chalk it up to whatever. I'll just get my floats off and try to camp behind what few walls I have left available to me. AKA none of them now. I'm out in the open. There is nothing to keep me alive and established. Okay. I still hit her. Nice. Aw. That bomb didn't go off. I could have charged her in one right there. Oh well. Still one anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Take that geo-trap and shove it, Eliza. Well, 2 down. We're doing okay on score, but we're going to really... I think we're going to need to push it with... I mean, with the buggy and the stun gun and then the Peregrine with the shotgun, we should be able to push it a little better with our score. But, yeah, we'll be okay, I think. Thank you, I think. Yes, and we will fight her next, and she'll probably use pretty similar stuff. I don't know if she uses the same leg parts, but we'll see. And then we should get a save point once we're done fighting Isabella, and then we'll move on to the hard stuff. Obero's after Isabella, and okay. Again, I usually have trouble with Obero, so we'll see if it happens this time or not, so. I can see that. I mean, it was a metal bear, and I still took like 600 damage, which is kind of impressive, really. So you're the more true to yourself one, huh? I mean, she's true to herself as well, but she plays with her food rather than just being, you know, true with them, I guess. I'm ready, Isabella. Let's do this. See what you're rocking. That is the Crystal Strike Gun, I think. Yeah, it's an upgraded Meteor Storm, basically. Large rounds continuously, so... And it actually has long range, so it has actually pretty solid... or maybe it doesn't function exactly like the Meteor Storm, because it says stops in midair and then chases the target, which I don't think the Meteor Storm gun does, but hey, whatever. She's also got a bunch of freezing stuff, which is just great. And Swallow Legs, which increase her running speed and dash length. Thankfully, it doesn't augment her jumping abilities, so that should make it a little easier for us to micromanage that this time. Probably make it easier for me to use this particular model on her as well, so... I think I'll stick with this. I know I said I might play this like single use, but honestly, once I get to the post-game, I don't even like Ray or Earth all that much anymore. I mean, they're okay, but Metal Bear, Peregrine, Buggy, and Seeker are really where it's at for me in the post-game. It's just, these are the ones that I prefer out of all of them. There are 6 loadouts that I know I can use effectively, but 4 out of the 6 I definitely prefer, so... yeah. Alright. Took a drink. Let's get our save point after we deal with this. And then we'll go deal with Obero, and not looking forward to that, but hey. It's okay, we'll make it work eventually. I think I'm ahead of her. Yes, I am in fact ahead of her. Good. Get this off before she pops out. Good. Good damage right away. That is exactly what it said it would be. Yes. I'm just gonna stand over here. I don't want any part of what you're selling, lady. Overload the sin out of you. Get me behind cover, because that is not something I want to deal with. Okay. I can't believe that hit me through cover. Maybe the panic wall. Maybe I'm too tall. Maybe that's the problem. Story of my life. Too tall in real life, too. I guess this is a good opportunity to get an overload, though, because, I mean, all you gotta do is just do exactly what I just did there while you've got a wall in between you and her, or no wall while she tries to spam the hell out of you. I can't believe I just dodged all of that. Get me behind cover! I think she froze herself just there, so that's fun. Nice combo. Using them float pods. Ah, 3. Living on 3, huh? Fair enough. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, I mean, that worked okay. Nice. I don't know what hit her, probably a pod that was still hanging around, but I will take it. T-pose, not the final one, because the buggy's still going to come out and T-pose at the end, so we'll see how that goes. That was a good score, though. That will really help with getting us closer to what we need, because now I'm actually over where we should be at this point, because we need to have 90 in order to get a top score at this point, so yeah. We also got access to the waxing arc gun, so that's fun. Yeah, you both keep saying that, but I think I'll pass on that one. because by that point the memory erasure device might have worn off. Are they both standing the same way? What the hell? Did I step into the uncanny valley all of a sudden? They're not supposed to stand the same way. Oh, they're paid by the hour. That's great. I don't want to give them more money. Don't make me give them more money. I guess we could check out what the cheetah pods are now. Well, we'll see about that in a minute. First, this guy. It is your turn, Obero, so let's see what you've got. I mean, I don't know. Is Sergey supposed to be stronger than you, or what? I would ask Sergey. Oh, you know, yeah, that's fair enough, yeah. So, are you paying them for this tournament, though? I am not, no. I don't know if the police are. It's distinctly possible that they're being paid by the hour government-wise, and I would assume that the government has, like, you know, umbrella coverage of the police force, so they wouldn't want you to, you know, be standing around doing nothing while they're all being paid by the government. They want to, you know, cut corners and cut costs wherever they can. It's a government, of course they do. So, excuse me. What's up, Obero? I am staring at your cybernetic eye because I still don't know the story behind that. I don't know how you got it, and I'm kind of wondering, but you're never going to answer that question, so let's just get started with the battle. He's right. He probably will. Work issues, you're back. Welcome back, Marie. Sorry to hear that you had to deal with work issues, but we're in the Z boss room, and we are fighting Obero, so we got two more matches left, excuse me. Just Obero and Sergey. And then that'll be it. We'll be done. Let's look at what he's using first before we customize ours. So I keep thinking there's 6 matches in this, but no, there's only 5 bosses. So well, actually, Shiner isn't even a boss. He's he's just a stand-in. So all right, we got a Rack and Sen with a Raptor gun. I mean, I guess it's not the waxing arc gun or whatever the hell he was using before, but I don't want to use anything that's off the ground because of the float pods. So. Got Eclipse legs. Sharp turning in the air and increases jump height. So as if him having 6 air dashes isn't enough, he can also sharply turn in the air now. So that's great. Castle Keep as well. Oof. I don't know. I think Peregrine might do good here, though. So let's see. We've used Seeker. We've used Metal Bear. We'll use Peregrine. And then we'll... I don't know. We'll use something else from there, I guess. I'm going to try the stun gun. I don't know if it's going to work too well, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to use float pods because he's going to be in the air like a lot. So, would have figured they were doing this as like a community service type thing. Yeah, I mean, if they hadn't erased their memories, yes, I could see that being a thing. But since their memories are erased, if they were doing it as community service, they'd probably question why they're doing it as community service, you know, and then that could break the illusion. But yeah, I could definitely see it being something they would want to do. Governments love cutting corners, saving money. Look at American infrastructure, yes. That was the joke. And this is my impression of American advertising. I can't believe I remember that. I didn't even play Mario Teaches Typing 2. I only played the first one. How do I even know what that is? Again, internet, that's how. Most of those questions that I have can be answered with internet. Okay. Nope, 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 Get overloaded. Okay. Yes, that's it. Come closer to me so I can zap you. Oh, okay. Or I could just not, and you can run away like you just did. Get back here! Oh god, get me behind a wall. Nope, nope. I see what you want to do. I think that was my pod. Damn it, float pods, don't do that to me. No, that was his pod. His pods have a different look to them. Okay. I can't believe how fast he is. Good lord. In the air. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Can't believe I got away from that. Okay, I'm going to take my opportunity where I can take it before my float pods explode. Okay. Nope. Overload the sin out of you. And then get out of here before the float pods chase me down. Because that's definitely what they're up to. I probably shouldn't have ran directly at him, should I? Just take those. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm down, but... he ran away again, which is unfortunate, because I could have ended this right here, but I still can. There you go! Gotcha! Thank you, Standard K, because that definitely saved me right there. That was also me doing a Mario Teaches Typing, because I looked directly at Obero and I was like, I'm gonna fly for you! Mm. 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 Wyvern bomb, okay. We saw that in the last tournament, and I don't know that it worked too well, but it's a standard bomb with an illegal parts thing attached to it, so that's pretty good. Thankfully, it's not a standard bomb K, because if it was an illegal standard bomb K, yeah, that would be something. Mario teaches typing. You had to take a mandatory keyboarding class. Yeah, actually, I did too when I was in elementary school, and that was a part of it, was Mario teaches typing. So yeah, I took it in our computer classes as well. And the thing was, is that we took it when we were in like really early. Like I think the last time we took Mario teaches typing was a part of like, I want to say it was a requirement in the program in like 2nd grade or something like that as part of our computer classes. But even up until 5th grade, we were just logging into that shit anyway in the computer classes because we didn't give a shit. We were like, man, I'm going to play video games. I don't feel like doing the computer work. Oh boy. Some things never change. You log into Mario Teaches Typing on computer work time in 3rd grade, and then you remotely shut down your partner's computer 16 times in your Cisco class in 10th grade. I was not the one that was doing the shutting down. I was always being shut down because I didn't know how to do that. I got out of that class in 2 weeks because of them dumb motherfuckers. And it was really hard to get into engineering again after all of that. And I literally had to go to the principal. I was like, listen, I can't do any work. They keep shutting my computer down and the teacher's doing nothing about this. And I don't think they ended up doing anything about it anyway, but I did end up dropping the class, so I wonder how things could have been different if I was actually good at that class. Anyway, Sergey's our next opponent, so yeah, I mean, that's fine. So I thought the government's one true hope was the memory erasure device. That's what seems to be the case anyway. Yep, I'm ready, Sergey. Let's see what you've got. Well, I know that. To be fair, you learned how to type using MMOs. You didn't learn much via school. Oh, wow. Got into MMOs pretty early then. If you learned to type with that, well. Passed that class at 14 WPM. There you go. That's not bad at all, actually. It's, well, I guess it depends on what age you were doing 14 WPM, because I don't know if I could do 14 WPM back in 2nd grade. That's words per minute, by the way, is what that means, in case anyone's wondering. What was he using again? He was using the Ruheel. What did I use against Ruheel last time? I don't think I used Earth with a sniper rifle, but I might use it this time anyway, just for the hell of it. I'll keep that up, I'll keep that up, and then we'll use those. You peaked at 97 words per minute back when you didn't care for accuracy. See, that's still pretty good, though. I mean, that's like really... That's like 1.5 words a second, so that's pretty great. You're in the 60s now that you don't want to seem like you can't type still fast AF. No, that's still really good. Like, 1 word per second is still really solid, so I definitely, like, I don't know if I could get to 60 myself at this point, so. You never played Mario Teaches Typing, but you did play video games during most computer lab visits at school. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. It's kind of almost like a requirement, right? Like, you go to the lab, and of course you're going to have, you know, you're going to play computer games at the lab because it's just hard not to. It's kind of why I liked my technology class in 7th grade when I was in middle school, because whenever you were on the computer, they incorporated the game playing into the technology aspect of it. So, like, basically, if you were on a station where they wanted you to work on, you know, moving parts or something that wasn't a computer, there was no computer at the station, period. And then if you were on a station with a computer, they had stuff like SimCity or Cut the Rope or a few other things that were on that was... And I mean, Cut the Rope for a tech class was kind of a weird thing, but basically at that point they were like, well, you know, this is the desk job station, so get used to AFKing while waiting for people to contact you in a chat room or something. I don't know how prolific chat rooms were at that point, or prevalent, actually, is probably the better word to use there. Anyway, I keep getting off subject. Let's start this battle and see what we can do in a frozen field with Sergey. I'm not confident, but I'm definitely going to tick over, and so is he, thankfully, so that should make this a little easier, at least. Alright, let's see if I can get a good shot in. I was going to say, I don't think I'll knock him down, but I'll do the best I can with what I've got, so... No. There we go. Oh, I was a little too close for my cartwheel kick to work. I was aiming. Didn't work, though. Ow. Did I check what parts he was using? I don't think I did. No. I thought I had him. Yeah, this might not be the best model to use for this particular match, especially with whatever the hell gun he's using. It's fucking busted. Oh, it's the waxing arc or something. Waning arc. It's the one that's like really fucking powerful. It's like a left arc gun, except better. And I can't be jumping as much as I am, really, because frozen field, so, you know. I should just be doing basically what I do with Metal Bear, which is just trying to get my shots in where I can, like that. I guess we're camping a little bit. It's okay, though. Ow. Can't camp when that happens, I guess. Nah. That's the problem with the sniper, is that it just doesn't quite have enough power, really, to... At least not with this model, it doesn't, to knock him down. Thankfully, my standard K does have enough power to knock him down, so I'll take it. I don't know why I just took a shot there, but... No, stop that. There you go. Okay. Pod was coming for me. Had my phone number. Had my address. Had my credit card number and the last 3 digits on the back. There we go. Look at that, Earth. Still pulled it out. That's 2 victories in 2 tournaments. We don't have to time out it with you after all. Okay, well, we didn't quite get a gold, but I think that's a silver, so... Wait, what do you mean? Where's my trophy? There's only 5 bosses! How could there be a 6th battle? It's gonna be one of my friends, and they're gonna be like, I joined Z! Ha-ha! Great. You're studying for a certification? You hate studying. Boy, I get that, Marie. Trust me. I understand the feeling. Oh, you had an internet explosion? That sucks, Moonlit. Sorry to hear that. We are in the Z boss room, so where were you here last? I think you were here in Eliza's room last? So you missed the rest of Eliza's room and then the other 3 tournaments before this. We're actually on the 6th battle of this last tournament, although, who could we possibly be fighting? Like I said, there's only... Shiner's not even a boss, so they had to pull him in here just to get 5, so... Yeah, I gathered that at this point. Is there any way to make your studying fun? For a certification? We'll see. A special opponent? What kind of special opponent? Oh, okay. Well, let's check it out in just a second. Yeah, I guess you missed quite a bit, but that's okay. We'll pick up these last few parts right now, because I don't think we'll be able to pick them up after this. I mean, we could, but it won't save, so... Yeah. I'm ready, Sergey. Who's the last opponent? Who's our special guest? I know that voice. Yeah, the final opponent is your father. It is Data, anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, it's his brain scan, yep. So they have a battle simulation program of him when he was a young man. And as far as I'm aware, I think this is like a big, huge throwback to Custom Robo 64. I don't know if it's the same person that was like a protagonist in that game, but the model looks pretty similar, at least from what I understand, so... Should I use that as the thumbnail? Or should I use the chicken heart as the thumbnail? I'll clip this one anyway, just to be sure. Oh, actually, I don't have to now. There we go. Well, I'll pick one of the 2. I don't know if it's... See, because I don't know if I want to use this as the thumbnail, because I feel like it's a bit of a spoiler, but this game is, like, almost 18 years old at this point, so... Oh, his Robo's obsolete? Okay. No! I've always wanted to do this! It's like we'll be catching up all those years here. This is a big, huge throwback to Custom Robo 64. Gotcha. That's what I figured, so... Use the Raymark 3 parts. Do I even have those? I mean, I have Raymark 1. I don't know if I have Raymark 3. Do you get them from the trophy tournaments? I don't remember. Because I definitely didn't get them before this, so... Chicken Heart would be funny, but this would be pretty cool. I know what I want to use on Dad here, but that's just because of whatever is here. I beat the hell out of the Raymark 1. There you go. Okay, I will be serious. I will get my stun gun out, Dad. Here we go. I mean, he's pretty much right. If you have the right combination, all it matters with is the stuff that you are using there. So yeah, like I said, the model, it's an updated model from the custom Robo 64 version of the Ray, but it's Ray Legend. Okay, so see, I'm thinking this is Ray 1, whereas it's Ray Legend. They use a different kind of denotation there, so. Okay, so you start with the Ray Mark III. You would have had it the entire game, okay. Yeah, is it called Ray Mark III in here, and I've just been calling it something else this entire time? Okay, so it's called Ray 01 in this version of the game. Okay, so that's why I was getting confused. There you go. My bad. Yeah, Ray was recognizable. It has a very, like, JRPG protagonist look to it, so makes a lot of sense. Now, what I would like to use here, personally, is the buggy, because it does exactly what I want it to. But it really doesn't matter too much which model you use here, as long as you have the stun gun. He's got some really powerful stuff, but we don't really need to worry too much about... I mean, I don't even really need to worry about what bombs or pods or anything that I'm using, because the only thing we're going to use pretty much is the stun gun, so don't even worry about it. And actually, I'm even going to have the ground legs for Ray, because we don't need to go in the air, like, at all in this map, and I'll show you why in just a second, because if we go to the Holosseum data, it's no man's land. A Stark arena with absolutely no walls. Attacks that don't normally hit your foe may work here. You know what else works here? The stun gun, because there are no walls. My dad cannot run. He can run, but he cannot hide. So, no worries. No, it's fine. We'll use the Ray L1. It's okay. I just got to get 18,000, and that shouldn't be too hard with the stun gun. I mean, again, if we lose, we lose, but it should be okay. Actually, I know how this fight goes, so we'll see how it goes here. I got a 4. Damn it, I wanted to get, like, a good score, a good thing, because now Dad's gonna, like, not tick over. Yeah, and do exactly that, so that's fine. Dad, you're not going anywhere. And this is why his Robo is obsolete. Because you win in 2 exchanges as long as you use the stun gun. See? Easy. That's why I wanted to use the buggy, though, so I could T-pose on my dad for using an obsolete damn Robo. Get that shit out of here. Yeah, it's almost dead. What the fuck? Welcome to Nostalgia. Oh, Nostalgia's dead? Okay, goodbye. Yeah. Stun gun is OP. Use it. Yeah, it's a little bit of an anticlimactic battle, considering it's your father, but it's because they put no walls in the arena. I mean, it's a reference, obviously. I'm pretty sure it's a reference to an arena in Custom Robo 64, but if you give me no walls, I'm going to stun them to death. You look down for a second and the battle was over. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. He just has no defense, that's the thing. If he had more defense, that could actually have been a lot of fun, because you would have had to really pick your targets, and I probably would have used the Peregrine instead, but yeah, we can use the Ray and stun gun him. It gives you the Raptor gun and the treble bomb as a reward, so those will probably come in fairly handy in the trophy tournaments, but maybe not, too, because you need to get a good score in the trophy tournaments so you can actually, get the other trophy tournaments, so. I have become much stronger, Father. When I left you, I was but a learner. Now I am the master. Very nicely done. Yeah, nearly 40k points. That was pretty solid, yeah, all things considered. So, works, it works. And that's the last tournament. We've cleared all of the battles other than the trophy ones, so. Now, we will unlock a trophy tournament after this, because we got at least a bronze in all of them, so. And yeah, we have a Class C license, and because we got a bronze in all of them, we also got a Class B license. So, I'm actually okay with having a Class B license at the end, because again, that means Mira can't be like, are you sure you don't want to be in the police force? We pay a lot better. Yeah, only a master of evil doth. Oh boy. Actually, I think, did Luke say that? I forget. I think I was saying that like Palpatine, but it was probably Luke that said that. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen any of the Star Wars movies. You'd think that the quotes would just be living rent-free in my head, considering I did see them a lot, but evidently not enough. Yeah, so if you didn't know this before this, you can get a whole bunch of different trophies, and we got a bronze, so we'll get a Class B license. You get a silver, you get a Class A, gold gets us Class S, and each time you get to those classes, you'll gain permission to participate in a trophy tournament. The bronze tournament, the silver tournament, and the gold tournament, they're all held at the amusement parks. Now that policeman that was over there will actually be out of your way, so you can go from there. Sergey wants me to improve my skills. That's okay. I can always do that, but I think now is a good time to go take a break, because you mentioned last time that you wanted me to go see Marcia because she's been lonely these days. So I think I will go do that. Oh, Obi-Wan said that? Okay. Someone did an amazing remake of that scene. Nice. I'll have to go check it out and see. You know what I can do at the very end here to kind of give you an idea, though? If you want to redo tournaments, there is a way that you can make them go a little quicker. Also, here's your example. There's the policeman is gone from the amusement park, so we can go in there now if we want to go do the bronze tournament, but I do not want to. Let's go back this way, because I think there's a tournament in here that I got a bronze in, and it'll make sense that I'd want to go and redo that one. I kind of already showed this at the beginning of the last episode by accident, but well, we'll do it on purpose this time. And that'll give me an excuse to actually grab some of the Robo parts that I've got, so that I don't have yet. Like the treble bomb and the Raptor gun. So, you have something for me? Star Wars SC-38 Reimagined. Sounds interesting. Tell me more. I don't know what SC-38 is, but... Oh, that's the scene. Scene 38. Okay, I see. I'll go check it out. Yeah, I'll Google that after we're done. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go back home, actually. We'll go to the tea room tournament, because I think I got like an iffy score on that one. Yeah, it's only a bronze, so... I mean, I'd like to go back home to go to sleep, but they're not going to let me because they're in my room, so... No, it's okay. It's fine. Let's grab the Raptor gun. Let's grab the treble bomb. I don't actually know if it's going to save if I do what I'm about to do, but in the event that you do want to go do the other tournaments so you can unlock the trophy tournaments, you can make it a little easier on yourself so you don't have to skip through a whole bunch of walls of text. Because, let's say you want to do that, you want to go redo the tea room tournament because you need to get a gold, and it's going to be easier to do now because you have all these extra parts. So you go into the tournament, you'll walk up to the counter. The guide will ask you this question: do you want to skip the scenario? If you click no, it'll play out exactly like it did the first time. Everybody will talk, there'll be jokes, it'll all be funny. But if you press yes, it will tell you what the battle is like for this tournament. It'll tell you what your limits are, if you have single-use, tag battle, whatever. But in this case, there's no limit. And then it will immediately skip to each of your opponents after you do that. So basically, you go straight to the battles. You don't have to listen to anybody talking in dialogue. You can just go straight in and fight. And it lets you whip through these scenarios a lot faster than you would otherwise. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to retire immediately upon going into this, but this is how you can do it without having to sit through a whole bunch of talking, basically. So it makes it a little easier to go and get the trophies, because then you don't have to sit through a whole bunch. So let's just do that. And he'll ask you this at the end of each battle, by the way, if you want to continue battling. It'll let you continue or quit, and, I mean, if you lose a match, you may want to quit because you're going for a high score this time, so you want to get as many points as you can, but... in my case, I'm going to quit, because that was just used as a visual example to tell you this is how you do this, so you can go and do all of the tournaments faster, so you don't have to whip through all the dialogue while you're at it. So, no, I'm good. I'll quit. I didn't want to actually get a better trophy in this one anyway. And it doesn't save. Okay, I mean, that's fine. It just means that I'll be missing a couple of guns, but, I mean, you could just go do another tournament in order to fix that. But that'll do it for me. That's it for Custom Robo, the Stream Edition. We have finished up all the tournaments I'd like to do. Final battle with Dad was a little anticlimactic, but from a story perspective for me, it's too fitting to not be the final battle of the whole thing, to be honest. Like, it feels so much like a passing of the crown type of a deal, right? Like, your father left you and said, become a great Robo Commander, and now you can finally fight his battle data and show him just how strong you've gotten across this whole game. It's poetic. And that's why I like to use it as a bit of a send-off to the game. But yeah, quite a bit of fun. Like I said before, I think in some cases, I think the Grand Battle is a little bit more iffy on its story than A New Journey. I like A New Journey better than the Grand Battle, but it's kind of still splitting hairs. I like this game quite a bit, so I'm glad to have experienced it with the stream, and I hope everybody else enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with this project. It's been a while coming, and I figured it'd be pretty obscure, but I'm glad that a few people remembered it, and a few people were able to share it along with me. But that's going to do it, like I said, for Custom Robo, the Stream Edition. We'll be back next week, probably early next week, either Sunday or Monday, not sure which yet, but I'll post the schedule on Saturday like I usually do on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Discord to let you know when and where. I mean, where, here, when, don't know yet. We'll be back with a new GameCube project next week. So thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed Custom Robo, the Stream Edition, because I had a lot of fun with it. And I'm glad to share the fun around with a whole bunch of different people. So until I see you next on the stream, or wherever I see you next around the internet, take care and have a good one. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a few fools I need to kick out of my room, because I'm ready to go to bed. Let me in! Let me in!